let me read y'all my resume real quick. Bag times like I'm about to drop them off at the bank. Spit rhymes like a fish in water's words in my tank. In no time, have it with the biggest smile on her face. Outside waiting for me, about to get on my case. Come on.
I sit around and think of us together. I even talk about you to my boys. They look at me and laugh and say whatever. I'm thinking you might be the real McCoy. It feels like what we have could be no better. Nobody ever made me feel so joy. I hate to say it, baby, why you sweater? Instead of naming it, I love you more.
Holding his breath, spotted a SPF, living with her BFF, described as kind, 29, 5'3", don't eat beef, pork, or anything, under the sea, she got the healthy body that any man would want to hold, prefers having a house cold, a cuddle, sip on a herbal tea, watching a flick, compatibility made him pinch himself, this is a trick, couldn't let her, when he met her much better than what he pictured, when they spoke, dude was eager to listen, her next visit he said, lift up your pretty head, don't dread, I'll get it twisted, looking at your locks, like I'm a lot, you're interested, only natural I'm attracted, see myself with you having tofu, wheatgrass, ginseng, elixir, listen to me sister, I just wanna be your mister, when she left her BFF to move in with him, he said,
I sit around and think of us together. I even talk about you to my boys. They look at me and laugh and say whatever. I'm thinking you might be the real McCoy. It feels like what we have could be no better. Nobody ever made me feel so joy. I hate to say it, player, why you sweater? Instead of giving it, I love you
tired of trying to talk to zombies and dogs, forcing microphones and cameras in a USB pause. With a left on the keyboard, right gripping a mouse to click. Internet Explorer, hoping to find a spouse, enticed by websites, influenced by word of mouth. Got a couple links of friends tried helping her out. Witty harmony, lava like the whole entire list. She discovered technological love could be the bits. Couldn't stop by your stance with her IP address. Locking in and out of chat rooms. Hard to hack stress when you just want a good dude. Don't like to complain. Computers didn't help cause she got more to say. Her screen name, more 69, she crave both. On MySpace, Twitter and Facebook. Until she got hooked by this fella who gave her the 7 digits. As soon as she called him and kicked it to see if she was ready, he said,
I sit around and think of us together. I even talk about you to my boys. They look at me and laugh and say whatever. I'm thinking you might be the real McCoy. It feels like what we have could be no better. Nobody ever made me feel so joy. I hate to say it, player, why you sweater? Instead of giving it, I love you more.
Every chance I get, it's on my mind cause I can't forget. It's what I wanted ever since we met. I know I'm greedy, but this feels the best. Just ask for it, I'ma tell you yes. Time and affection is more than a sex. It's what you are, can't settle for less. You wanted to stop making me yes. Lexi was sexy, texting in Texas, finding out how much a headache the opposite sex is. Men could be relentless, she was getting restless. Got a voicemail, this male's voice was extra. Turning her on like a light on the porch that a mosquito flies around till it winds up scorched. A pretty young thing, a thriller off the wall, she bad. So dangerous, you wanna beat it like Michael's dad. Enchanted by a phone tag, a mutual friend hookup. The matchmaker's match had them both shook up. And walking in the rain where you don't look up. Enough water's in your eye from the joy inside. I'm sure you'll cry from searching when it comes to an end. Apply every lesson learned, backtrack when it began. Keep what you acquired, stay inspired if you forget. When I do it live, tell me Sam, play it again. Come on.
I sit around and think of us together. I even talk about you to my boys. They look at me and laugh and say whatever. I'm thinking you might be the real McCoy. It feels like what we have could be no better. Nobody ever made me feel so joy. I hate to say it, player, why you sweater? Instead of hating it, I love you more.
Let's check it out.
Okay. We here on a Monday. Fullblast.
Alright, let me read y'all my resume real quick.
I'm late.
Bad times like I'm about to drop them off at the bank. Spit bombs like
Right
a
now,
fish
yeah,
and
my
water's words in my
brother
tank
Sam,
in no time. Have it with the biggest smile on her
Shout out to
face.
brother Sam.
Outside waiting for me, about to get on my case. Come on.
There's a paragraph coming soon. What you just matter? Fullblast Radio. We here in the building. I just found out I left my damn screen on the last show. It was still running. We bring our family to the screen. They're in the building. My brother SOD. My sis Miss Cooley. What it do?
What's up? What's up?
What's good, y'all? You know I did it again, right?
Of course,
Yeah.
you always do the same thing,
Send the data.
Mister.
Yo,
I'm gonna turn this off.
See what happened was
Like, oh, God.
well, you know what? They play the fool's corner. So all other things in reality just went left. Oh,
Then you
it was
didn't
still
answer.
recording and everything.
It was doing everything
I
still.
got an hour of just blank. I gotta erase.
Just make your job hard.
he just needed a sticky note that says turn off stream.
He probably wouldn't read it.
Just like the other one. Did you press record?
All right.
Yeah. Press record.
That's not fair. Look up there.
So y'all, I'm waiting for my brother Reboot. He's gonna
That's
join
not
us
it.
shortly. We was kicking it with his mods last week, man. It was a dope show. Talking shit. You know how Reboot is. Just kicking it, talking about the DJ life, mod life, of course. And
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
I got some of the family from the Fullblast tribe. You already know FBT. You know what I'm saying?
Reboot said
Right.
he's backstage.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, if he probably didn't get the last email. Reboot, I sent you the wrong
Yeah,
link.
different
bro.
backstage.
Go out of that stage and go to the other email. I sent you a
Get
second.
your Uber over to the new address. Catch that Uber.
That's me rushing. I was rushing. I sent him the wrong link. Okay, he got the message. My bad, brother. I'm on all type of late CP time today. What's good, Try? How y'all doing, y'all? How your Monday?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
Good.
How was-
I want to
how-
make this thing.
How the kids today?
Good.
Man.
I ain't had no kids today. I was off.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So she had to
okay.
run the
We had
to run the Mars.
Shut up.
Mars.
She had to run the Mars real quick. I'll be right back.
There
We
go
had
my
a
brother.
wellness day.
There go my brother.
What?
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Refoot.
indeed.
What's up? What's Cooley?
What's
What's Cooley in
up?
the hey? You're Dennis, man. You're
Shut
Dennis.
up.
Hey, you're Dennis smiling right now.
Need that number ASAP.
I need that number ASAP, man.
Shut up.
Bro, I still have my
SOD, what's
screen
good,
running.
brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey,
I can't complain because nobody gonna listen anyway.
nah, hey, I feel you, brother. I feel you. Hey, Tiger, man, it's just, hey, you're doing 55 million things, bro. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that know you know how many things, you know, you got your hands on, man. We human, man. Like, I saw that with your version the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? Had 100+ episodes of Train Never Derail, man. And I got to eat that because I was, you know, planning for surgery, planning for this, planning for that. So, yo, we human, man. It's all love, man.
Yep.
You're not
Well,
getting
you know,
sorry.
I especially forgot everything because, you know, that fool was calling me. That's why.
What's
I
the
wasn't
news?
doing another mixtape. Nah.
What's new?
Nothing.
I
Nothing.
figured you was eating. That's why I was trying to wait. I was like, man, I don't think this dude dropped the link yet, but I know he's eating because we were playing music for like the last 2 hours. So I'm like, let me give him a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because I'm on the other side. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this dude, let me give him a minute, man, because you probably trying to wolf something down because I've been there. You know, like,
Listen.
yo.
You know,
He's
mom's
always
is
there.
here,
There's a
so she
difference.
made mac and cheese, Tigers had already made some turkey on the weekend because I had family over.
Mm-hmm.
We had some of that left over. She had cabbage, made cabbage, and some sweet potatoes. So, I might get the itis in about 20 minutes. So,
Hey, yo, Miss Cooley. Miss Cooley.
Yeah, that's reboots side eye.
Hey, you know about the
What you about to say?
Hey, so you didn't have no school today?
No, we did not have school today.
That's
No.
why you got all. I see why you got all that energy. Y'all fired up today. I'm like, man, she coming with the jokes early. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Like,
you been in different moods. Y'all deal with them bad ass
Oh,
kids.
Refoot.
Yeah.
That's all I keep hearing. Refoot. I'm like, oh,
I
she
got some
jokes.
freedom
Okay.
today.
Oh, she did.
Time for it.
She worked today.
What I
Elon
want.
had on a delivery Mars. So she know it. Don't even play.
Shut up. You get on my nerve.
Yo,
Yo,
is still coming? Yo,
No,
yo.
He
keep going
Comes out
down.
of game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said, hold it down. Yeah, he had to. He said, yo, Michael K. He said, dude turned around and said, what's up? So he had the
For
Yankee
real?
game. Yankees playing in Toronto. So
What's Toronto team?
the Blue Jays.
Okay.
yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Is somebody else the Blue Jays?
No,
Nope. Nope.
not
Toronto.
I know of. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I don't know why.
Why?
No, I don't know.
Some dude was trying to tell you. Some dude was trying to tell you play for the St. Louis Blue Jays.
Shut up. They probably would. They probably would.
Buy this jersey. It's a big jersey from
Yeah.
Canal Street.
I wouldn't know. I'm telling you. It couldn't be from St. Louis, though. If it was St. Louis, I would know. If it was someplace else, then yeah, I'd probably fall for it. But I wouldn't wear a jersey.
No, you're right. Because you do know everybody in St. Louis. There's
don't.
no doubt about that.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Sound about
I
right.
don't.
Uh-oh. What's popping in that?
And all police officers know what kind of car you drive to.
Shut up.
Let's just send her a ticket in the mail because we ain't going to catch her.
Yeah.
Hey, they get the hell out the way. They get out the way, bro.
You were safe. Go ahead. I can drive.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here to testify,
Yeah.
but I saw my life flash in front of my
No, you
eyes.
didn't. You only wanted to
Man.
be 65 years of life anyway. Don't
Man.
let me start that conversation.
Hey, this beard was jet black
Mm.
before that seatbelt went on.
Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. All type of new grade. New
The
grade.
lies.
New
The
grade.
lies.
What?
Oh, that's terrible.
And also,
Well,
true.
No, it's not true.
Hey, Tyke, I guess I don't want to put her in the car with me then, huh?
Man, y'all break the sound barrier. Y'all do that.
SOD,
Both of
you
y'all
drive hard
driving.
too, man?
Both of y'all better not be driving at the same time because the earth will shift off his axis and shit.
Shut up.
Yeah. I got
SOD, so I don't know.
I got fighter jets sitting outside.
I heard that.
Yeah, listen,
I heard that.
all time of sound barriers being broken. Bro, I told y'all when I went to visit for the first time, he picked me up in Dallas. You had to drive 2 hours back to his crib, which we got back an hour and a half. You know how the dudes be in their car and when the G-force hit, they like that? That's how. Yeah.
Wow.
They come to reboot.
Yeah, I used to have a Camaro like that, man. I miss that rascal. Families will do that to you.
My wife supports my drug habit.
Just not when I'm in it.
Just not when she's in the car.
What up, Chris?
I heard that.
Hello.
So reboot. So I was telling them, earlier before you came on, how, we was chopping up with your mods and joking and breaking bread, really, just kicking it and them letting us know, what they see behind the scenes doing the mod stuff and just everything, So what do you want to ask them, like the stuff that we was kicking it with your mods?
So, I mean, like y'all transcend Twitch first and foremost, I think, which is impressive in itself because Tiger would be the only person I know that's been on another platform and has been able to get people to leave that platform to come over to Twitch. You know, a lot of people, man, they I mean, and even with that, and I mean, he still try to reason with folks to stay over there, but for the most part, y'all realize the experience on this side of the fence is a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come and hang out. So, what was it like? Because I'm guessing, and I don't know much about the YouTube experience per se, but being like, okay, so now you come over, you carry the tribe with you, which I thought was cool because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was like, yo, I don't know who this dude is, but this dude like Jim Jones, man. This dude got his people over here. They
He got
carrying
mugs running with him.
back. I was like,
Right.
yo, I don't know whether to meet this dude or stay away from this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is wild. You know? So I'm like, but I did have mad respect that y'all was saying, yo, we roll with this dude. You know what I'm saying? This is our man. So then whatever happens, you know, it's our man. Like so, even like with Stub, like when I approached Stub about, you know, yo, would you mind modding? He was like, yo, I'll mod, but yo, Tiger's my dude. I said, man, I ain't never asked. You know, it ain't about that. It's not a competition. I'm just saying, yo, you coming over here when Tiger get off anyway. So why you here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Would you mind? 'Cause especially with the hate raves. So y'all also. Yeah, and that's actually so y'all also came through that. What was the two things, like when did you realize, you know, okay, like Twitch is a different animal, and then when were you like, okay, I want to be part of this movement, you know, because Tiger is a movement, whether people want to realize it or not, or whether they want to acknowledge it or not, you know, you sit through them sets like earlier today, like I'm you know, quiet, I'm lurking because a lot of times I just be, you know, I'm quiet because I don't feel like typing or whatever, I just want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like you listen to the set, you hear what the man is doing with the music. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny it. You know, like there's folks that may be like, okay, I feel like it's a competition. And so, you know, I'm gonna be trifling or whatever. Y'all realize, okay, look, since y'all not DJ, this is not a competition for y'all. I'll just realize, hey, this man is doing stuff for music that a lot of people ain't doing. Coming over, how did you go from, okay, now we just listening to actually we're involved, you know, we looking after him because he's doing these sets and you got folks that's gonna come in here and start spitting all this nonsense and foolishness, or did you always feel like we was part of, you know, the Fullblast, you know, tribe movement?
SOD.
No, you got it. You the youngest. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, I like it.
So for me, when I first found Fullblast, it was of course in 2020, towards the end, maybe August on YouTube. And I was just listening and I was like, oh, he nice. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna listen again. So I listened again, then I listened again, then I listened again. And then I was sitting up here and I was like getting hyped and amped on my own at home, sweating, dancing and everything. And I was like, okay, I'm finna cash out. I'm gonna cash out. I got to say something because he clowning. So it went from like that to then he used to do the movie nights. So I started going to the movie nights, and the first time I did the movie night, I like cashed out a couple of dollars, and I was like, "This for my movie ticket or whatever, like whatever."
Right,
So it was just all love, but it was just fun. It was something fun to do. It was a group of people that enjoyed the same type of music, and a lot of times music transcends a whole lot. So I found commonality with a lot of people in that sense.
Right.
And so from that point, I feel like SOD, he was like, you should come Zoom with us. And I was like, oh, I ain't doing that. No, never mind. I'm not going to be doing that. So, I'm like, no, I'm not ready for all of that. I'm not ready for all of that. And then again, one day he asked again. And I think at this point, it was kind of getting towards Christmas. And so I was like, you know what? I don't have nothing else to do. I'm going to go ahead and just see what they up to. So when I first went in, I was kind of standing back, just looking at, observing people. But I end up getting really engaged in a really deep conversation with SOD, with Rio, and with, I think it might have been Brother Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got into a really good conversation. the conversation brought me to tears, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like
Wow.
they speaking for real. So,
Wow.
all right. Let me get my composure. And then at that point, it was just like, you know what? These people really cool. Okay, these people really cool.
Mhm.
So it made me come back more and more and more. And even still during the YouTube time, he would play Prince, but he knew that, okay, I'm about to play Prince. Y'all need to go to Twitch because YouTube is gonna block it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is Twitch? I don't want to go to nothing else. I'm fine. But I was like, but I want to hear this Prince. So I'm just going ahead and go. At that point, I had YouTube on my phone. And back then, I think I had a Fire Stick, so I was able to get Twitch on my TV. So I got Twitch on my TV. And I didn't really know what I was doing, how to work it. I didn't understand anything, but he put his link in there. So I was like, okay, I can put the link on the TV. I went through the link that way and I pulled it up to Twitch. And then I was like, I don't know what this is, but okay, I'm still listening to the music. So I was extremely reluctant at first. I was like, I'm not about to do any of this stuff. I just want to listen to music. I'm not doing it. SOD gift subbed me my very first gift sub to Fullblast. And so after that, I still really didn't understand what was going on. And I played around with it. I'm like, oh, I can't break it. So I'm just playing around with it and see what happens.
We did a class. Like we did a class. We sat down in Zoom and we was like, all right, this means and this means this.
Yeah.
All right.
So we started kind of navigating stuff, playing around with it. And I just really started liking it. And I was like, oh, this is way better. Just the involvement that you can have on this end, not just listening to the music like on YouTube. YouTube is trying to upgrade now and have other little stuff where you can use your regular character emojis, but they're not active. They don't do things. And they really don't a lot of times express what it is that you're feeling at that time. Whereas the emotes do. And if y'all know me in the chat, I'm emoting today in your chat.
On deck, ready.
Exactly.
Caps and emotes.
That's right. That's right. I talk loud. I got a lot to say, and I'm gonna party with these emotes. So that's what it is. And I just really liked it. And from that point forward, I kept trying to get people to come to Twitch. And I was just like, it's so much better. Oh, it's so good. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it. And I literally started getting mad at people. I was like, just shut up. Stop talking to me about it. You don't want to come to Twitch? Don't worry about it. Blah, 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 blah. And then gradually I got a few people to come. Gradually I got a few more people to come. And once I got my cousin to come, she started doing the same thing I was doing to people. It's just music. I don't know why you won't come to Twitch. Blah, blah, blah. It was so funny. But like I said, and put it all together, it was a better experience over here, but I followed him because I loved what he was doing.
Thank you, Cooley.
SOD?
Me? Shit. Let me see. I think I was, when I worked at my old job, I remember how much I was gone, y'all, right?
Yeah.
I was gone, like gone. So like I woke up, so I can't remember. I know I was listening to some music and I found my mistake on YouTube. I just pressed play, getting ready. I'm like, I'm from Jersey, so everything he plays straight up my alley. And I was like, yo, we back at the crib or something? He started scratching. I was like, we done. We stand. I was like, who is this guy? Started reading stuff. I was like, all right. So I came back and this was back in the day when we ain't gonna say no names. It was some stuff going on. And we had you had to get jumped in pretty much. You had to get nominated.
The game.
Blood in, blood out.
You had to get jumped in. Like you had to come to the court, you had to get blessed with the sword, and they'd be like, all right, cool. So how I got my name is like Tiger would come in and we used to call it like I was the doorman. Me and Stub were the doorman. And on YouTube, I used to be the round chamber, first person to act up, catch one in the face.
Yeah, there was always a troll on YouTube.
Just boom. Like soon as you said something stupid, boom, you was out. And he was like, Tiger said, he was like, I got my shooter on deck. Y'all better watch out. Keep talking that noise. And it just stuck from there on out.
Yeah.
So then we go. He was like, "We got to go to Twitch. We got to go to Twitch." So me, being the person I am, I go over to Twitch, and I was like, Miss Cooley, I was like, man, this look like I'm trying to launch some nuclear missiles or something. I don't know what's going on here. And then I just sat there, and we literally got on Zoom and had a class, and we was just like running through it. And we finally got it. And then it got to the point where it was just like, YouTube, what's that?
Right.
Like, for real, it really got to that point. It was like YouTube. And then he would say, I'm on YouTube. And then I got one window on YouTube, one window on Twitch. I'm still shooting people in the face in both places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, man, someone's saying something on YouTube. And you're like, wait, I'll be right back. He'll jump right in there. What's good? In the chat room.
Yup, done.
See something?
What you got on my 40? What you
Yeah.
got on my 40?
But I think what really did it was, one, like we all, people think it's a joke that literally, no lie, on everything I own, every morning we say good morning to each other.
Boy.
Every morning.
They're like 5.
We don't need your inserts.
What she say?
To my at 5 and yeah. But we've met each other. Like we've met how many times, Cooley? 3, 4 times. Like we've met, sat down, ate together, drunk together, had conversations.
Word.
This ain't no joke. Like people think we playing with like
When
crazy.
we first met, we actually met at Tiger's. We was at Tiger's house.
Right. My birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep, for your birthday in 2021. And
That's dope.
That was the first
that was
meeting,
like,
really.
yeah, that was the very first meet and greet before it became like an event. It was really just us at the house chilling, watching him work the tables, and it
That's
was
it.
all love. They
Yep.
rolled out the red carpet for us, really did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And the second thing is, me and this one up here got the same birthday, so we literally,
Nice.
we like
that's dope.
Pisces.
So I mean, no lie, I think what was it, Tiger? Was it last year? Yeah, when you came to my house and DJ from my house upstairs for my birthday.
Was it last year?
No, it was the year before.
Year before. I think it was year before.
Years ago.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where I was doing like this big sub king thing, right? And I was like, I'm gonna do my 1,000 sub on my birthday while he DJing. Click, boom. Now he had to take something off because I keep giving subs. So he was like, I'm gonna take you off because if I don't, it's gonna be crazy. But look, if he playing 90, I try to get on as much as I can. But again, I'm gonna support this dude. He can call me and be like, I need whatever. Boom, it's on its way.
Right. And that's beautiful, man. I mean, like even like when I met you, you know, which is funny because like all these relationships still Tiger is the nucleus, right? So like I remember when you hit me up when it was like, yo, you got to get on with Fullblast. You got to get on with Chief One. He was like, man, y'all just got to make something happen. You know, it's like y'all are too dope not to. And you know, and I was just like, my experience, man, was just I was really reserved about dealing with anything, you know, like on you know the social media side of it. So you know, I think like there's a lot of similarities with me and Tiger about how we grew up. Like, you know, we chop it up. We just call each other and chop it up. A lot like with y'all, you know, but there's a lot of factors that are very similar in our backgrounds. And I think we cool. Like I'm probably more cut up than Tiger is. You know, it take a minute to get to that cut up Tiger something. But, you know, it's like, you know, even in that, it's like we have that, it's just that no nonsense. You know what I'm telling them is what I mean I'm gonna do, and likewise, you know. And in this world, I think what's missing is that in dealing with a lot of folks. You know, a lot of folks got age on them, but they ain't grown. You know what I'm saying? and I think that's the issue. So like for you know, me and him, we grown. You know what I'm saying? And so how we move, how we talk, what we do, you know, we're grown, and it just spills out into that. So it's not about, you know, we also understand life outside of Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Twitch, as good as Twitch is just a piece of it. You know, I don't know, you know, I'll let Tiger elaborate on it in a minute, But I know that, there was, I keep bringing this part up because I don't want us to forget that for a little while, we were targeted. Our race was targeted.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? On social media, on Twitch is a social media platform. So we were going live, not knowing if we were going to have to deal with that today. You know what I'm saying? So like, I that's why I think it's important. I want, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this series, but I want to also bring that up because sometimes when if you don't remember, then it can come back and get you in the ass, right? So, like I just know that I was very thankful for my team, Wyvet and everybody that was rolling with me. I was very thankful for them because, not that, I'm gonna run in the corner and cry or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a man. But the point is, like social media bullying is different. I'm not a small fellow. So, bully me to my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come step to me with that and see where we get. You know what I'm saying? You got these keyboard gangsters, that's different because I really can't get my hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to deal with that. So it's like, having somebody that's going, like you say, you just, hey, headshot, bye. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks was gone so fast, they ain't even they still typing.
Yeah, while they being put in the camera.
Yeah,
y'all want
to go ahead.
No,
go ahead, man.
Okay. Yeah, no. I just wanted to shout out see Tribe in the building over on YouTube. I see Cream over there. Shout out to Brother Dragon, Ed, Newt Diggy.
Salute.
Word, man. Queen City, Toquan, Wyvet.
Hey girl.
What's up, Elect Lady and DJ Deuce over there on Twitch.
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
Why ain't Brother Dragon on here? We should have get Brother Dragon on here. Where you at, Brother Dragon?
Tyrannosaurus Rex legs or something like that. Knowing him.
Come on, where you at, Brother Dragon? I'm shocked. Hey, and when did y'all ever figure out that was my cousin? Y'all look and say, wait a minute, y'all didn't know.
When we realized y'all look alike.
That day he called me and it was like a boing, like a
right.
light bulb went on.
All of us was like, we didn't know that. It was so funny. It was like they look just alike.
Word. Just put it together
that's
like
my family right there. Word. Shout out to DJ Deuce. But yeah, that's my family right there, man. So I mean, like, and the same thing, Tiger. It was like that. I told you, I was leaving. I was going to my daughter's house, and my phone rang. It was him. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He was like, "Man, look, man. You know how he kind of got that accent on him, right?" He's like, "Man, look, man. Man, I could have swear I had a dream. I had a dream, and you was in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you was out there with my man Tiger. You know what I'm saying?" And I was like, yeah, that, he's like, what? He's like, man, get out of here. He's like, Tiger? I was like, yeah, that's the homie. So I was just like, yo, small world, man, But yeah, that's real blood right there for sure. Shout out to him, Brother Dragon. Matter of fact, I was asking, he's deep in that martial arts stuff. So I was asking him where he at with that now. You gotta, do something off of one more movies with the long beard and, he got the long hat, Luke Kane hat and all that, But, he still run up on him if you want. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I studied under Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I was on. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man.
Look, Tiger, there was something that I wanted to tell you. So when you do your late streams, like the late night lo-fi streams.
Oh yeah, playing the instrumentals. Mm-hmm.
Do set the chat to emote only, because that can stop the bots.
Okay.
Because they can't post anything if you can't type anything.
Right.
So I'll go in there sometimes and set it, but when I come back, I don't know if it's still set because it doesn't read to me. But on my side, it still says that it's highlighted. But I don't know if the people that come in the chat can see that because I'm on my phone most of the time. So if you set it like that,
chat and someone's in there, then you can take it off if you want to talk, right? And then you can put it back on.
Yeah.
So when I start the stream, I'll just set it.
Yeah.
To most one. Got you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, because you never know, right?
That's what we be doing.
What did he say?
I said, that's what we be doing. We be like, come on. We be like, there's somebody coming there. And they start acting stupid. Gunshot them in the face. And then ban them. And then kick them off Twitch. And you'll never get it. Nope. Done.
Yep. Yeah.
We know all the commands. We know all the commands, boy.
No need for back and forth for like an hour. Like,
nah, we ain't there gonna be no back and forth. You walk.
No, I tried to be nice one day to somebody. I was like, well, I just gave him the benefit of the doubt and timed him out for 600 seconds. It was like, no, don't. Like,
okay. We gotta go, Chief.
Oh man, grab lovers dance zooms though. Oh, remember that?
Oh man,
yeah.
Just made remind me of that, man. That was so dope. That's when everyone was like really inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was heavy on Zoom.
Oh, then we had the living room. So that was another Twitch channel that Tiger had. And initially it was like videos or something playing. And so I was like, oh, this like the living room. We can call it the living room. So then he changed the screening and made it look like a living room setup and everything. Yeah. So we literally, because nobody knew about the channel really, we really just used to go in there and hang out all day long and just go in and out and chat and laugh or whatever. Then he started streaming. Yeah, I'd be like, come over. Y'all don't put y'all feet on my grandma's table and all this all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, like you really in the living room.
Right. It was so fun. It was just so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah, I definitely.
Even with the summer Zooms, what was it? Summer 21, Zooming. We had Zooms that stayed open like all day long for weeks and weeks at a time.
You might get off work, pop in a Zoom.
Pop a Zoom on and then hop in. We had cooking shows on Zoom, sewing classes on Zoom. We had people getting hair done on Zoom. We had all kinds of stuff on Zoom.
Yep.
All kind of stuff. All kind of stuff.
Yo, so shouts to Elect Lady over there on Twitch, man. I see DJ Deuce. So it's good to have mods that are snipers, and I agree with that, man. I mean, it helps you relax. I know for me, I don't know about Tiger, but it helps me relax when hey, it ain't no nonsense. I mean, you coming in with that foolishness, they gone.
DJing one time, I look up and I see, would it be a headshot? Like growing up, like oh shit, okay, someone got knocked out. All right.
Keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, the party don't stop, man. Hey,
I need to see it though now because I got an OBS alert for that shit. When dude in Heat comes up to the dude when he's holding the kid and turns around, bam, give him the headshot. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I got something like I got the one of the scene from the First Blood, the first Rocky. When he got the crossbow, man, and he was up there, and it was fellas coming across the bar trying to get him, and he just so I threw that in there, which it makes it cool. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
It's supposed to be playing.
I'm about to say it.
Get in the face.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, it ain't
me personally, I think if y'all DJing, the last thing, if you got mods in, the last thing you should be worried about is what happened. Don't worry about it. Keep DJing. We got this.
Right.
Just keep spinning.
Right.
Yeah.
We tell Tyke all the time, don't worry about it. Keep going. We got it. Keep going.
And I mean, it takes all types.
New Year's Eve, man. I had somebody that, he was always coming through and donating when I was on YouTube, when I was trying to still keep the YouTube going. And he came in on New Year's Eve and he put in a request, with a donation. So I was like, oh, no doubt, man. Like I said, I kind of know the dude. I actually spoke to him on the phone before. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Now, what he wanted was, something we listened to, but it just wasn't the vibe at the time. So it was like a half hour, 40 minutes later, he's like, oh, you didn't play my song? Hey, right, I donate to this channel, this and that. Bro, I had to stop me. He was like, bro, it's New Year's Eve. What are you talking about? Like, yo, we in here vibing. You complain about not getting your shit played right away. I said, I told you I'd get to it. Man, I spend money, this and that. I was like, bro, this ain't no, some play for play type shit.
Fucking
you donated, I appreciate it. I played for you. Yeah. I was like, man, Get up out of here, man. Like New Year's Eve, like you, like that. Some
Bugging.
people just weird like that, bro. Like we on a vibe, and you want the vibe to switch completely just because you want to hear a certain song. Like then you're not here for the vibe. You here, for selfishness. And we, I'm time for that shit. Always want.
Yeah, social media, that part is, really, you don't know. Like it's amazing. Like you've been able to find like-minded, like a family, a tribe. I mean, I think that's a blessing in it. It's just that you guys are like-minded and you all have the same, desire and vibe and love good music. You just want to keep positivity, but you don't entertain no negativity, either. It's like, it's like you got just you're just the right mix of, how to party. So you're not going to ruin the party because you can't loosen up. Right, because you got them types and they just gonna hold the wall up. They ain't gonna dance, they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
But that wall got to be held up all night. And,
we
I can't even
melded
figure out why
so well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We met.
And then, but on the other end, you still say, okay, yo, my man, I don't know what's wrong with you. You gotta get out of here, B. Your energy's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And, gone. So I think that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Dude said, there's always one acting a fool in the chat, man. I mean, and it's been pretty laid back here lately. I mean, like I think they got the hate bot thing, taken care of. But I just, we're doing a mod series, and I think that in that moment in time, people really understood. Maybe I know I did. I know Tiger did. The importance of having mods and having people in there, man. When these people trying to come in and spit nonsense that they ain't got the balls to say to your face. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm gonna keep tooting y'all horn for that, man. I mean, thank you. Thank you for looking out for the home.
Like you said, like who said, came in and like told the cousins, like just telling other people, yo, come to our channel, yo, it's dope in here. He plays good music. We be vibing, you know what I mean? Like you promoting us to other people, and like, like to me, it's like that's dope because it's genuine. It's not like I'm like, yo, I need you guys to go. Like y'all just do it because y'all want it.
But there's people out there doing it though. There's DJs out there doing it though. I heard all kinds of stories. That's the Morris Day and the Time shit going on. I want to see some ass shaking and some things, man. They buck out with it, man. I'm
damn.
Speaking of that, Reboot put me on to
ass shaking and titties.
What? No.
Yeah. You don't remember that from Purple Rain?
Yeah, but you said that, and then he said, speaking of that, Reboot put me on to, so.
No.
Oh, see, now that's a stretch, man. That's a stretch.
I'm going to continue.
But coming from somebody that can jump 4 lanes without without blinking, I can see how we got there.
As long as you got home.
Ma'am, hey, I cried in the shower.
Balled up on the floor.
Oh, man.
Hush.
Cried in the shower with music playing in the background.
Hush. I'm not.
Oh,
I am not.
So what I was saying was kind of segueing to like how people are using not organic ways to get people to come, or not even like say like I have a Djaytiger account, and if I have that open, I might have that open while I'm like in my stream Fullblast, but some people were creating an entire network of like having like 100 tabs open, like, and it was like a big recruiting thing, and I didn't even know about that till Reboot put me on it. I was like, yo, that's
what
crazy, and it's like no one's in there really listening. It's just there's just this tab open, so it's like y'all getting a false narrative of yo, I'm popping because all these people in the room, and they're not in the room. And I saw it again, Reboot. I will not name who this is until after the show.
I'm about to say, hey.
100 people on a rewatch on a Saturday evening during Beats and Bourbon. I was like, wait, he got 100 in there? went to the names, we could see the community. I counted 40 people, but it showed
Wow.
100 on the dashboard. I was like,
Wow.
wow.
Man,
Great.
and, you know, it's like at this point, it's like I don't even know anymore. It's like only thing I mean, it's so bad and rampant. It's like you just like I'm right now. I'm trying to double down and be like, yo, I'm just gonna focus on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? And this is the blessing. That right there, that's pressure. You know, if you understand what I'm saying, that's pressure. If you cooking the books, if you cheating, you know what I'm saying. So you know what you got is not real. So here's your problem. Now you're gonna plan an event. How many people coming? Can you plan? You can't plan. You don't know how many people coming because you know what?
Me, myself, and I.
Because here's the thing. Yeah, you can have like let's keep it a buck. I can have like I got almost 5,000 followers now. You can count on 10% coming. Right. So now like if you look at that and you say, well, man, you know I got these rooms with 100-something people in here every time I stream. You tend to forget our egos. Our egos tend to make us forget that 50 of them people ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think it's 100 people gonna come to your event, and it's not gonna work like that, man. It's not, you know. So like I'm like me and you talked about it. Twitch ain't gonna do nothing about it. I believe I'm right. What me and you talked about with, you know, like when those tabs are up, Twitch shows that commercial to that tab. In turn, they turn those numbers over to someone and say, "Look, we invoicing you because this was a viewed commercial."
Mm-hmm.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm saying it on camera now.
100 pairs of eyes weren't watching that commercial. Only 40 pairs were watching.
Exactly. But when they report that number, it was to 100.
Mm-hmm.
So now you get my point. So yeah, it's not in their interest to care. You know, they may not. I don't know if that's going to affect whether or not you make partner or whatever. But I mean, the reality is, that when the tab is up, it still shows that commercial. Mm-hmm. So if they're getting paid by commercials, then guess what? That was a view. That's all they care about, right? You know, so you know they can sit there and tell us what they want, and we can submit video questions, and they get missed or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, like that. Some of that stuff is the expectation. It's like, you know, I'm doubling down on the blessing. The blessing is, you know, that I met and hung out with some cool people. You know what I'm saying? The blessing is that I'm on, you know, hopefully, I'm gonna be down there this Friday. I'm gonna be kicking it, you know, with my homie and some other people over the weekend, man. I'm looking forward to that. And you know, the blessing is my radio station is growing. You know, people are tuning in. My clothing line is growing. You know what I'm saying? People are buying my merch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the blessing is that I'm genuine. The reward, you're genuine. The reward is the support, right?
Facts. Big facts.
So,
especially, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with SOD, man, like he's day one, and you know what I mean? Like everything we kick it and talk about, and you know what I mean? Like whatever, like I plan to do or whatever, he's like, bro, let me know the date. I'm there. Yo, let me know when you gonna do. Yo, when's the next song time? Yo, when we gonna meet up? Yo, like, you know what I mean? It's like it's nothing. There's no agendas with people, you know what I mean? It's just genuine. We rock. We went to the gun range, you know what I mean? Like when we over there, you know, like
wilding at the gun range. We was wilding at the gun range. Yeah, we was wilding at the gun range.
Word.
Shouts to DJ Neek 10 in the building. We see you over there on Twitch.tv. Dope set earlier. I like the covers idea. That was smart. I like it. Carlisha Story. I hope I pronounced that right. Salute.
Carlisha, welcome. Happy Monday. Word. Joe, I know. So, like SOD, like, what do you see, like with the DJs on Twitch? Like how many do you like faithfully follow, or like?
So, my mornings have went to trash with this new job. So yeah. But I mean, selected when I can, I go in there.
Right.
Alizé, Who else? That's it, really. And you and Reboot and Chief One. Crazy
One?
Eyes. Huh? But
I
yeah,
said
I mean,
Chief One. I love that drop he got.
that dude
Chief
is
One?
dangerous.
Word.
That's a
Word.
dangerous dude, man.
Mhm.
But I mean, like, when I got my go-tos when I turn Twitch on, I'm like, all right, let's see who on.
Right.
Click,
Mhm.
and then that's it. Now the other one above me, she probably everybody on Twitch know Miss
She know
Cool.
everybody. She know
She know
everybody.
Hey. When I heard
Yeah,
Alice
she knows.
say it the way I said it, I was like, oh yeah, she know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Shout out to
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm in a lot of different streams. I follow a lot of people that actually I'd never even go in their stream. And it's not really on purpose. It's just because a lot of times it's too many people on at one time.
Yeah,
Shut up.
it's true.
I go on your stream when I can. See, y'all don't know these evening streams. Well, really, right now, everything is all over the place. At work, I can't listen anymore because I'm super busy. And then when I get home in the evening, I got a little small window of time to be able to Twitch. Then after that, I got to shut it down and start getting ready for work the next day. I got to make sure my son's together and all that type of stuff. So that's why a lot of times, if I'm on Tiger's stream and then I'm modding, and then when he'll raid into Reboot, I'm like, hey, and then I'm lurk immediately because I got to get back to what I was doing. A lot of times I'm taking up time trying to mod and then go do this and missing stuff.
And you're like, man, people are speaking to you, so it's like, man, we gotta.
Yeah, so I'll have a lot of other stuff to do. But for the most part, I'll lurk in a lot of different streams. It's, I don't know. I find myself being kind of biased. I don't like squeaky girl DJs. I don't like squeaky voice girl singers. So, like, if their voice is, I can't. I just can't. So, most of the time, you won't find me in a female DJ's.
Queen City in the building.
Yo.
Charlotte, stand up.
What's up?
Hey.
What's up, Miss Cooley? Don't let me cut you off. Finish your story. Your story.
So a lot of times you'll find me, and if I'm in a DJ that's a lady, if I'm in a lady's stream, they have a nice mellowness about themselves. They have like a for real, they have a real vibe. And I can deal with that and I can roll with that. But like the extra, the ratchet girl type, I can't. I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't feel like it. I can get ratchet with the best of them, but I don't want to hear that all the time, nor do I want to see the DJ present themselves in that manner. I really just like to listen to the music, really. I usually find myself going in a lot of small streams. A lot of the larger streams, especially like the famous DJs, I actually have unfollowed all of them because I'm not there. I don't care to be there. And that's just not what I'm looking for. Now, I'll go, like today, I was in a stream that probably most of the time had 4 to 5 people in it for the largest part of the morning. It was great. The music was great. Everything was good. I didn't have to continue to say hey to people, even though I love to chat and all of that type of stuff. But at a certain particular time, well, like today, I was off this morning, so I was able to just listen to some music and things like that and take care of some other stuff I needed to do. But I was still able to listen to that music. It wasn't a lot of interruptions and all of those types of things. Now, I got to segue and say this. Can DJ set the amount of commercials that you see?
Can we set it?
Yes. You can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Because sometimes I go in streams and I get hit with like 10 commercials.
Yeah.
The whole song is over by the time, and the one whole song and a half of the next song is done for by the time you get 10, 30-second ads. It's like, when I get hit with that, I usually just leave and I'll come back
They,
maybe
they,
another time.
they think that's going to make you sub in their mind, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's the craziest thing I ever
Makes me
heard of.
leave.
I mean,
I think
you
I
know,
got mine like
believe
every
it.
half hour. I think mine plays.
I don't know if it's every half hour, but I got a couple minutes between mine. You know, because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, hey,
And I get the purpose of it wholeheartedly.
yeah,
I get the
I gotta
purpose
eat,
of it.
man.
Yes, and I get the
But
purpose of
yeah,
it. But
That's
10
overkill, though.
of them?
but yeah, you can't even enjoy. Yeah, here's the thing. I at least want you to come in and be able to decide if you want to sub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even decide if you grabbing, you know, like you come in. And matter of fact, mine should be, and I got to double check, but it should be. It don't even send a commercial when you first come in. I think it's got like a 5-minute window before it hits you with the first commercial.
Yeah, you can.
You
Yeah,
know
you
what
can
I'm saying?
set like a commercial incoming. Like someone comes incoming first time, you can set like a quick. I think it's like a 20-second or something. Then it goes into the stream.
Yeah.
So
something
shout
like
out
that,
to
yeah.
there's some DJs in the building. DJ Baby Joy just came through. Ron Love, yo,
BB
the legend
Joy.
DJ
BB
Evil G is in the
Joy.
building.
Ron
From the
Love.
Beat Finder.
Big 10, that's the arms dealer right there.
Word. Beat 10 is here. You know, Feed Your Soul.
Beat
3
10.
Stacks is in the
Word.
building. And my
Yep.
brother Queen City just stepped in the building. Shout out to my brother, man.
Word.
That's my brother right
Salute,
What's good, bro?
Reboot, SOD.
Man,
What's up,
DJ
I'm
bro?
gonna have to
Ron
look
Love.
you up when I'm up your way, man. I'm gonna
Most
have to look
definitely.
you up when.
Most
Yeah.
Most definitely. I apologize for being a little late, man, but I was listening, man, and I want to go back. I gotta tell me and Tiger's story, man. It's like
Okay.
this tribe thing is real, man. Like what SOD and Miss Cooley was saying. I mean, it was pandemic time, but I was like, I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan, so the algorithm for YouTube threw me on Fullblast. He was doing a Wu-Tang set, and I was hooked, man. You know, I wasn't big in the chat. You know, I'm a retired elementary principal. So social media, bro, is
I
after
get it.
my career.
Word.
so I wasn't, you know, big on being in the chat, but you know, the conversation was so dope, and it was talking about the greats, you know, of my era. Because you know, I think I'm the oldest one in the tribe. I might not look it, but
Black
you
don't
know,
crack. Black don't crack.
I'm-
Let them
I'm-
know.
hey man, you know, I'm old school to the core. So one night we in the chat, and somehow an argument came up about HBCUs, and somebody was talking about A&T, and I put in there Winston-Salem State, and Tiger stopped the whole stream. He was like, "Err." He was like, "Yo," because I said Winston-Salem State, class of '92. He was like, "Who is it?" Winston-Salem State. I was at Winston-Salem State. So like, man, that's how small the world it is, bro. We were on the
went to the
same
college.
campus together at the same time, bro. We
Oh,
used to be
wow.
on the DJ Roger Rabbit show, man.
Word.
So
Blew my
like,
mind, yo.
blew
Now,
my
I didn't
mind.
graduate, but we were there at the same time.
Hey,
saying?
well, bro, hey, my first year was rough. Now it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
But you know, just from that point on, man, meeting everybody in the chat, you know, chopping it up about music, and then we just took it to another level. At the time, they didn't know I was fighting cancer. I'm 7 years cancer free, but I was 3 years.
Congratulations, man. Salute.
Word.
Thank you. But I was 3 years into the battle in 2020, and I had some major setback, bro. So that kind of Fullblast kind of got me through. And I can remember one of those Zoom nights.
Word.
Where one of those Zoom nights, me and SOD and
Yeah.
everybody just started sharing, you know,
Yeah.
stuff that, you know, we were going through, and it helped everybody get through a tough time, man. But
Word.
out of that just became a friendship, bro. Me and Tiger, man, we link up all the time, man. You know, I invited him down to my crib the first time we met, through a big seafood bash for him. You know, me and his wife and my wife, they vibe. You know, we, you know, gotten together plenty of times. I met, and then the biggest thing about supporting Tiger, man, is he'll support you, bro. Like, I work part-time for this company called Weber Marketing.
It's going on right now. Look at that. That fly era. You ain't got to do that. You gotta do that. That's the kind of dude he is, though, right? So why would
Exactly.
you, if you got any sense about you, and I didn't mean to cut you off, my bad.
No, you
Just like,
fine.
but
You
if you
fine.
got any sense about you, why would you not reciprocate the love you receive?
Most definitely, man.
Word. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, you fine, man. But you know, we do HBCU events, so we had a Battle of the Bands event in Houston.
Yep.
You know, just talking about it, man. Him, SOD, Fly Quad, all of them came down, man. Supported mine in Houston, man. So you know, I got a chance to break bread with SOD. I mean, it's just a family, you know, atmosphere, bro. And it's bigger than music now, you know, because we woven together through music.
Yeah.
But we genuinely, you know, care about each other's well-being, bro. And that's just not something that you get, man. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, Tiger. You know, man, you know what it is, man. Always.
Love, word, bro.
Always.
Yeah. And
Word,
like
man.
I said, man, like, and it was dope because my pops is like a half hour from him. So I go see my pops, like, yo, Queen City, you. And I go see him, you know what I mean? Like, we went to breakfast. You know, it was dope, man. Football, you know, we had the sports
Week
show.
Week one, we hooked up for football.
Week 1, yup.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, it's just dope vibes, man. Like, you know, meeting good people, man. It's rare, especially with this crazy world.
Well, he got the dopest story ever. I can't tell it. Somebody else got to tell it.
Who?
Flacquad.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Cooley, you do it.
Oh,
You do it, Miss Cooley. You do it.
No, y'all know more of the details than I did.
So
Somebody tell it.
Yeah.
Send it to me and I'll tell it.
Too, right? I'm DJing on a Saturday, and there's people in there. Like, there's always people in there that, you know, I don't know, that first come in, and this dude came in, and I was like, "Yo, that guy's name is familiar." My brother that I never met has that same name. So she looked him up. Yo, it's just short story, bro. She looked him up. I think she contacted her aunt, got the birth certificate, and contacted him, I think, through YouTube, because, you know, you can have your email in your about section, and found out he was a long lost brother, bro.
Are you kidding me, man? Wow.
No,
it was his birthday. That's right, it was his birthday, and that's what it was, because she knew her brother's birthday was the same birthday, so she found out.
Crazy, man.
Bro, she told us that in the group chat. Man, we was no good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's powerful, man. Word,
Crazy.
man.
Crazy.
But like, even like with the right energy and music, man, it's amazing. People don't, you know, a lot of folks don't understand.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, man. That's
something is really funny, because most of our birthdays are either the same or related to someone that's close to us.
Right.
Like almost all of our birthdays. It's super weird. Like SOD and my birthdays are the same. G and B Dub's brother that's deceased, their birthdays are the same. Rio and my cousin T Cooley 6, their birthdays are the same.
Rio, yeah. Shout out to Rio.
Then Mixakala and Mr. 4th Street, their birthdays are one day apart. Yeah, like, all of us are so closely linked, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then,
that's
like
beautiful,
with Brother Dragon, then Violent Reboot, and find out they first cousins. Like,
most definitely.
Yep.
The minute they told me that, I was like, "Oh man, we was sleeping on that."
Like, look at them, brothers.
Yeah, no doubt. Man, shout out to all 3 stacks in the Twitch. I see you, family. Salute, man. I saw DJ Evil D, man, legendary DJ Evil D in the building. Yeah, man. Salute. That's the other thing. Tiger low key, but I can't know everybody, man, or they know of him, or there's like 6 degrees of separation. You know, it's like, I mean, it do be like, yo, I'm trying to like come up with folks to, you know, be on episodes of this, right? You know, and I'm like, yo, I'm hollering at these dudes, and like they like, yo, get away from me, man. You bother me. I never heard of no cat from North Carolina named Brown Horn. And it was like, oh, yo, man, hey, I know this dude, and know this dude, and know that dude. You know, I'm like, and then next thing you know, they on the show. You know, I'm like, man, this dude is crazy, man. This like, I mean, for me, you know, and I keep going back to it, man. I mean, like when you hear what he's doing, man, when you hear what he's doing with the music, you know, there's other folks out there doing it that's getting way more appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And like that, it does irritate me. You know, I mean, I've said it before. I am a DJ. I do make music. You know, all of that. I'm a fan too. I can't acknowledge where we at. Why we can't acknowledge that something? Yo, that's dope. And this dude doing something. Yo, right? I just said it, man. I listened to that Feed Your Soul set. I was like, damn, this one going down there for Friday. So now I got I got everything, my stuff all laid out on the table now, because he ain't gonna catch me with my pants down now. I ain't walking into an ambush, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me a couple little something extra in my crate as well, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know, I really said it before. He's like, man, what's the dude from Underdog, man? The villain was, I can't think of his name. Simon Bar Sinister, you know what I'm saying? It's like he always got that.
What is that?
Tiger, yeah, he always got that mind rolling. He's always
what's that?
New plan. Underdog.
Miss Coolie face.
Man, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't do me like that.
That must be some back in the day stuff.
No, she don't know nothing about that.
You heard of that? Yeah, she know about that. Don't do that.
Underdog. It's the dog.
Oh my gosh,
he's a superhero.
Oh.
He's a superhero. That's right. How you almost kill me and you don't know who Underdog is?
I'm supposed to know that to kill you.
You're right. Yeah.
What's up, Kimmy?
Prerequisite.
Hush.
There's a prerequisite. A couple of things you got to do.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Kimmy,
you know what, in the building. Get to see
you know what you saying that, man, like, to me it's like I didn't get better just because of me. You know what I mean? Like, the people around me helped me. Like I said, steel sharpens steel. Like I always say it, with your version, you know what I mean? I'm trying to blend stuff that I ain't never blended, that I was sitting in my laptop. Like, oh, sure, I never use acapella, but it's going to work in this show. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you get inspiration. Like, ain't no one can say, oh, I did it all myself. I inspired myself. Nah, you get inspiration from other things, and then you try to work it into you, so you know it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, Premier signature beat. We know Pete Rock. We know Dylan. You know, and then they all inspire each other. You know that, but they all sound like them. They ain't trying to, you know what I mean? And like I said, I get inspiration from the support. That helps me. Like, yo, man, now I want to put something ill together. Like when I did that thing for the Tribe thing today, Miss Cooley, I thought about that blend yesterday. I was like, Minnie Riperton and Buster. So that's Miss Cooley's joint. That's because Buster is her husband, her rap husband.
Wait. Told you, we're going to have to hold off on that. The verdict's not in on that right now.
That last album set him back.
Been hearing some sketchy stuff. Don't know about that right now.
Oh, not Bust. Come on, man. Not Buster Bust.
I keep hearing stuff.
Now you're going to send me to the internet. See, that's why I be scared of the internet, man. The internet, man, hey, we live in this world now, man, where, hey, look here, they can put a wig on me.
Right?
They can put a wig on me, man. Next thing you know, I'm telling you, it ain't so. It ain't
Guess
so.
what?
I'm telling you right now.
She's reserving her right?
Hey, no, but see, that's different coming from you because you heard such a high-pitched scream come out my mouth. When you jumped them 4 lanes. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
scared.
Oh, you've been in the spaceship.
Don't try to make people think I was trying to kill you.
City. Oh, that's our exit. 4 lanes, man. 4 lanes. Hey.
It was 2.
It was 4. At least 3. A solid 3.
It was 2.
How you know? You wasn't even looking. You wasn't even looking, man.
It was 2.
The street probably still got marks too, right?
Whatever. He was just fine. We had a blast when he came.
We did.
Yeah.
Thank you for being definitely a great host. Great host. I'm not hating, but yeah, I did have to change my britches.
That's what that smell was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, buddy.
Yo, Tiger. back to what you were saying though about. I remember one summer night when we had one of them 3-day Zooms up, and you were blending on the fly, and I coined the term. You did blend on the fly. I'm like, yo, Tiger, just do that shit. Don't just blend it on the fly right there, bro. It's like, bro, nice. You got skills, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like Tiger was like, you know, I be trying stuff, but I'm like, bro, this is early on. I'm like, yo, go in. Yep. And, you know, blends on the fly became a reality, bro. I mean, he always just been a G on the tables, man. That's just what it is.
And that, I remember it's like saying that when I was doing when we was doing the Friday sets, like heavy. It's like, you know, we was doing Friday sets to 1, 2 in the morning. Well, 1 in the morning where y'all at, but you know, and you was like, yo, just go. Don't even just go.
Don't even think, just do it, yo.
Just go.
Yeah, and it makes
brown. you know the brown liquor. You sip that crown, it's gonna take you somewhere.
Yeah.
It's fun, man. It's fun.
We need to open Zooms back up this summertime.
Yeah. I got StreamYard. You know what I mean?
Not StreamYard.
I got the account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not StreamYard. Zoom.
Okay. All right.
StreamYard let people spy on you before.
What?
People, because you can sit back in the backstage. Like G said he was backstage. Rebo thought he was backstage. They can sit backstage and never come in and just listen to you talk about everything.
No, you can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah, but only if they have the link. They can't get in without the link.
Yeah,
no, he gave me the wrong link. I was out there in Pluto somewhere. I would have never been on the show. You know, if I had to look there, if I had to say nothing in the chat room, I would have been sitting there like, "Dang, man, what's going on with Tiger?"
I was wondering.
I'd have finally grabbed the phone and realized.
Yeah, I was rushing. I sent you the link for Friday for our show.
You just can't read.
Yo, shout out to Big Country, man. That's FBT right there as well.
Big Country, salute.
Word.
I saw Power in the chat earlier.
Nephew, where you at?
Oh, word. That's what's up. Yo, Toquan, bro, I'll send you the link, bro. You want to chime in, bro? Let me know.
Hey, Big Country.
Yo, I know, like, I was talking to the reboot, you know, like the it's like a high when we catch that vibe and everyone feels what we feeling. Like when we're mixing something, like I'm telling you, it's like a high. And it's like when the stream be over, like especially like when I'm only doing like an hour on a raid and just go in, because it's like why play around with an hour? Like you gotta just go in. And when it's over, it's like, damn, let me go get something to eat. Because I'm like, my high just went down. Because it's like, you know.
Yeah, and you know the funny part, man, while we talking, while we talking about it, so like the first time, like when I came down to the studio,
I got an ad on StreamYard.
That was the one for the sports show.
Yeah.
All right, so let me show y'all this real quick before you continue. So this was AD. He gets hurt. Like you touch him on the court.
Who is that?
So I called him Mr. Glass from the movie.
The Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah, Unbreakable. So this is what I used to play.
I'm sure I don't even get what y'all laughing at, but that was silly.
That's a Fullblast. That's a Fullblast Fanatics clip right there.
Word.
That's hilarious.
Oh man.
So I was gonna just say two quick things. Like when you mentioned like the great producers and stuff. Like I think we're our age group, all of our age group, we may use inspiration, but we don't want to bite.
Yeah.
Like this generation different. They look to see what you're doing and then they try to help and do the same thing. They don't even got enough, initiative to change anything about it. And like they you doing auto-tune? Well, let me get the auto-tune, man. Oh, I got auto-tune now too. You know what I'm saying? It's like it like we come from a different era. It was enough to respect like I respect what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But like I just said, I ain't trying to walk down there this Friday and get my ass handed to me on the decks. And we ain't even competing. I'm just saying that, I'm acknowledging, my man gonna do something. I gotta put this in work. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make it happen.
Vice
But it's
versa.
like word. But like, the very first time I came down to Atlanta and rock on the decks with you, it was like, like that, like I think we both knew right then. It was just like, yo, when
Yeah,
I
the
dropped
first
that
time
Marvin
ever.
Gaye, it was like, yo, it was like, man, we started ripping. I was like, oh, this is about to be a problem, man. This is about to be a problem. And then it was like I had to be somewhere. I had to do a set somewhere at 11. And it was like, man, and what I got, it was like that 4 hours. I think it was 4 hours, man. That thing went by so fast. I didn't even pee. I didn't stop to use the bathroom. So the next thing I know, it was like 11:30. I was like, yo, I got to go. I got to get up out of here, man. So like, yo, I bounced. But yeah, it was like right then, I was like, yo, just like we didn't know. It was just like we was vibing. We were like, oh, you know what? I got something. Oh, you got to get. I got this beat. I got this acapella. I got this. And like the whole set was on the fly, but it was fire, man. And I mean, it's been that way. Like when you came to the crib in my little modest double wide studio, you know what I'm saying? Like we definitely vibed. Everything was a vibe then too. So I mean, it's just like that. Our generation built a little different from these cats out here, man.
They copy everything. My students copy each other's work. Word for misspelled word. I'm like, you didn't have enough sense to change. They didn't even spell this right, and you copied that. Really? So now both of y'all get an F, and you are super crazy for copying the misspelled word.
Right.
Yeah. They do all kind of. They copy. They really do copy. So
facts. Even D said when you love what you do, it shows. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Big fact.
And it ain't even work. It ain't even work when you love it, man. It ain't even work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like work is anything else that don't involve music. Just keep it. That anything else is work, man. I mean, even like, yo, I mean, like if I gotta go eat, damn, I gotta go eat. Let me eat, man. Let me hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Don't say that around Tiger, man.
Hey, let me tell you.
I'm full blasted.
Yeah, he full blasting real quick.
Yeah, it's a verb. We made it a verb.
Yeah.
But like I love the Twitch thing, man. Like I said, I don't want to try to hop on like the negative stuff. We talk about it all the time, but if I had to change, I wouldn't have changed. I would still came over, maybe a little earlier, but sometimes stuff is just meant to happen as when it's meant to happen, But it's been dope, man. Like I said, like just meeting, I knew all y'all before Twitch, but I met Reboot on Twitch, so it's just dope. It's a dope experience. And I think it for me and him, it helped us, I think, with our business because we can see where stuff might be going with Twitch. As far as the music industry, they might start putting a tax on us, on our revenue. If it gets all legit. I was listening to the CEO talk about what Twitch has been doing. They've been talking with the record labels. That's why they haven't been coming at the DJs for playing music, because they've already been paying them something. There's no set in place, but it's supposed to be. And now I'm hearing that if it is, they want to see what we're making. So I don't know if that means they're going to get a cut of that, or we're going to have to pay a monthly charge like Mixcloud does.
That's a good question. I would think they may want to cut. They'll go for the cut off the top. You know what I'm saying? What I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know. So Mixcloud is $15 a month. That's not bad. I mean, I'm paying that, and no one's really on it when I'm DJing live. But I just have it just in case, because if you do that, you can upload unlimited. If you have the basic, you can't upload, everything. It's like only a certain amount. And I said, 15 ain't bad. I mean, so if they do that on Twitch, 15, I ain't gonna like complain really. But like I said, if they want to see numbers, now if they want a percentage, and you got these big time streamers making,
Let's talk
they're
about
really
numbers.
living off of Twitch. You're getting a
Let's talk
percentage
about
of
numbers.
they going.
Well, you want to talk about numbers?
I want to talk about numbers. Let's talk about numbers.
Okay,
Let's
teacher.
talk about.
Scared.
Let's talk about how my DJ ain't made partner. Let's talk about that.
I mean,
tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
Y'all already know what I say.
It'll happen, but
yeah, it will. But the question is, why is the struggle? Why is the struggle there? Because it shouldn't be.
Well, like Rebo said, maybe there's been plans on making people partners. There's movements that made that happen for DJs. Not saying every DJ didn't do it organically, but there have been plans on making.
I'll say it.
DJs.
I'll say every DJ did not do it organically. I'll be the villain. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, don't make
like
you
what
no
was
villain.
It? Yeah, I'm just saying no.
At
Not
all.
every DJ did organically.
Right.
Yeah, but it's better when it does come organically because it's true.
I want a real community.
Yep.
I don't want a community that's going to leave later.
Yeah.
Or that didn't exist in the first place.
That part.
Yeah. I want people to actually be like, oh, he's on. I want to go there.
Yeah.
I want to go there because I want to hear the music.
Yep.
At the end of the day,
It's a lot of hating though. Like it seems as more and more and more DJs come onto the platform, or either I become aware of their existence. It's just a lot of hating. My discernment is real strong, and I can sense a lot of things. And you can get a vibe from certain people. Right. I pick up on certain stuff I see people do. Djaytiger, namely, know exactly who I'm talking about. They used to always just do some real not righteous stuff. Wouldn't raid to him, would hold his people and then raid after. And all those types of things. Like, that's just, what is it for? Like, what is it for? That's not, that shouldn't be there. Especially if you all are doing different raid trains together and so on and so forth, where you would think that there would be some type of camaraderie when really there's not. There has to be some type of envy laying in the background, lurking or doing something. Right. Because you wouldn't feel the need to perpetuate that type of foolishness. You would be real. You would be the honest person.
So
go ahead.
I was gonna say, so I'll just harp a little bit on my experience with that. You got people that come in, like let's say first thing is like, I'm gonna use him as an example. I'm gonna be candid. I don't know him. I don't know Evil D, so he may be trying to punch me in the face when he see me. But I'm gonna use him as an example, right? Because Evil D, okay. This is a dude that is top caliber DJ and a legendary producer. That's different.
Beat minus
right?
salute.
Beat minus salute, man. Most of the DJs on this platform are playing his music if they're not like a house music. And maybe if they are house music, they still got something that is associated with that man for what he's done for this, for the music that we love. So, hip hop. When I see him stream and like Kev Brown, another dude, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Kev Brown. When I see them streaming and them numbers is looking not like how they should, they don't look how they should be.
Right.
It's crazy to me.
Right.
It is crazy to me that if you love hip hop, right? Everybody's so, I was hip hop since XYZ. Yeah, I was this. But you don't know who Evil D is? Right. You ain't in that stream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I knew Evil D was nice with the hip hop. Well, I didn't know. I learned myself that he was nice with the house music. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. I be caring myself. So I learned, man, you know, something from this platform. But, you know, for me, my experience when it was always with the beat miners and making beats and, you know, him and Mr. Walt. So like when I see that tells me right there that we're not really the platform that we think we are on Twitch. We're not the platform we think we are. You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing is like I'm you know, I still believe there's a underbelly to this environment, that there's people that broker deals and raids and promise raids here and there, blah, blah, and all that mess. So I ain't gonna go into that. So like for me, I guess that's okay though, because if, you know, that means you're gonna have to grow organically, right? You're asking to grow organically. So if you're not having nobody bringing viewers to you, like I have been told that a certain DJ didn't want to raid into me because my numbers was too low.
Yeah.
You know, you know, now, I mean, I'll eat that DJ lunch, you know what I'm saying, in front of him. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is when you moving like that, man, get your weight up, Bree. Don't block, get your weight up. But again, that's not where these folks come from, man.
Because the question would be, if I don't want to raid into you because you don't have a lot of people, what does that do with my stream? Nothing. That doesn't make any sense.
It just hate. Yeah, it just hate. You afraid that the folks that come over to my stream ain't coming back to yours.
That's what it is. That's what it sounds like.
What can
other
it be?
than that, my stream is over. What these people go do is not my business.
And to me, I like if someone's like Miss Cooley, like put me on a Wall G. Yo, go to Wall G. And yo, I had that experience of starting on Twitch and someone raised me with a big crowd. That's a dope feeling. Like, oh shit. So to reciprocate that to someone else, that make me feel good that I'm supporting someone that's trying to start and as dope as a DJ to help them out too. Like, why would you not want to do that? Like, it's just weird that people think the way they think selfishly like that. It's corny.
Quite.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that part of the platform is, you know, worries me. You know, like I mean, I'm just keeping a buck going. You know, I still see Kev Brown numbers is not reflective of what he's done for the music that we love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of folks that, you know, where I'm seeing, you know, some, I don't know, I want to take a shot here. I'm trying to be nice, but I see some folks out here, you know, that just. What are we doing? You know, like I act a little fool and I act a little silly, you know what I'm saying? But I'm serious about the music. You know, so to me, what are we doing? Like I ask my children to expect more from their artists because they're the future, right? So I put that pressure on them. Expect more from your artists because my artists are Earth, Wind, and Fire. My artists are amazing. My artists, you know what I'm saying? They're my folks. You still listening to my folks. You know what I'm saying? Where your folks at? You know, show me your folks. So, you know, hopefully that'll spill out into this marketplace where I'm okay with expecting more out of me as a DJ. I'm okay with expecting me to play something that you hadn't heard before or you're not familiar with. You know, I come from that era. We go to record stores and listen to records, you know, determine what's hot.
Break records, yeah.
Break records, exactly. So I come from that. Yeah. Where we at now is, you know, I don't know if we're ever gonna get it back. That's how you see the industry eating itself. You know, you're looking right now, all these indie record labels and all these folks, they don't know which way is up now because the problem is you gave power to somebody that didn't need the power. The DJ was the person that was breaking the record. Then you put a program director in there. Program director used to be the easiest job in the world because they didn't have to worry about that. The DJ was taking care of that. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and you listen to what Molly Mall and them boys was talking about, they didn't know what they was doing on WBLS late at night. They was playing whatever they wanted. Hey, matter of fact, I remember Molly said Mr. Magic played whatever was sent to him. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you sent it to him, he played it. Right. And I believe it with some of the mixtapes I have. But the point is that we broke records. We done kind of got away from that, man. And we getting treated like that out here in the streets. Yeah. Now you know like the mistake with the Coachella with the girl at Coachella or whatever.
Oh my God!
You know, but I'm like, that's what you're getting though.
Tell them what that was. What
All right,
happened?
so basically, I guess the individual is a producer and songwriter,
She's not.
and not so much not a DJ, but it's Coachella, and instead of them trying to get somebody that can handle it, like let's say Evil D or whoever else that years in the game, you get somebody out there on some playlists of us stuff, and basically, and I'm this part I'm guessing, right? But I think what happened is when they loaded the music from the drive or wherever they was getting the music from, the BPM changed. So like she was looking at, like, let's say it's 168 beats per minute, which is like 80. You just take half of that and you're in the ballpark. But because they don't have the experience, they don't know where they at. So they trying to beat match or whatever, and it's a train wreck because they don't know what they're doing.
She was trying to use the sync button, and when you try to use the sync button, they think it's going to just automatically start just blending together, and it
don't.
And that shit was complete. And she was just like, "Oh, well, let me just try to do this," and it was just like, "Yo, we had."
And it was live.
Sponsors, live in front of what, like 20,000 or whatever. And it's like, yo, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Was it one of these? Was it one of these DJs? Flipping all the buttons and everything going on?
Like I said, like that's where we're at though. And I mean, I even shouts to legendary Rob Swift, trying to get Rob Swift. If y'all know Rob Swift, we're trying to get you on the show, Rob.
Word.
We legit over here, man. I know.
Bro. This
Word.
DJs.
Yeah, we just a show for DJs called Real DJ Matters. Word. Mm-hmm. So it basically it's they looking for a name. Like we now got folks like celebrities from other, them from something else, trying to DJ now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so they don't have experience. They don't have no legs up on them. etc. So we got that going on.
Like my mom used to always say, baby, when you take shortcuts, it produces shortcomings. Period.
Yeah. Facts.
No substitute for talent, man.
That's a true statement, Evil D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not about talent, about the popularity.
A lot of just the industry, this common industry.
She synced the 256. Shouts to DJ Eaton in the building. More family salute, man. Yeah, so she couldn't pull out that, and she couldn't count. She couldn't count it out. She couldn't figure it out. But it is what it is. Whatever. The point is, a professional would have been prepared. It wouldn't have happened to a professional. And I mean that. Like I said it before. That's why I mentioned Rob Swift. Rob was blazing that on Instagram, and at the end of the day, we got high profile DJs out here saying that, hey, no, it's the sync button is cool and blah blah, and they endorsing the stuff, man. And those are the same things that's taken. It took years of practice, to get to where some folks are in this game. It's kind of surprising when you hear celebrity DJs, but at the same time, me and Djaytiger talk about, they getting a check. They get a check. They get an endorsement from Pioneer. They get dollars from Pioneer, send them that new stuff regardless of whatever they feel like. They're going to go on and speak out against their trade, to me, is when you say that. But
yeah, because if you're being sponsored, by them, why would you say something bad about the product, what they use? A lot of these, like I say, these controllers are coming out like every week, and to be honest, like most of these controllers are for like the EDMs and stuff like that. Like, they're not like turntables per se, no
one has to scratch though, right? It's not about that. Right.
My question is, all right, first of all, I ain't jumping behind no turntables. I don't know what I'm doing. That's number one. I'm not gonna sit in Miss Cooley class and try to teach no class. Because one, I'll probably beat some of them kids up. That's number two.
She do that too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have to do that.
I'm just saying, like, okay, what in your right mind make you go, hey, let me go get behind these ones and twos? I seen somebody do it, so I could do it.
Money.
Ain't that much? ain't that much money in the world. My pride be like, look, stupid, you already know you can't do that.
In front of 20,000 people.
20,000 people.
It's to me, it's ego, and like Ribu said, if like someone is like a big name person co-signing, sync bundle matter, whatever, then it's like somebody might take that at face value, like, oh, okay, he said it, so I'm gonna do it. But you still have to know how to DJ.
Yeah. Like I'll be like, you can't do it. Like I'm ready. I know how to drive a fast car, right? But if you give me a 911 Turbo S, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, hold on a second, let me learn how to figure this out real quick. I'm not gonna stand behind no ones and twos with a mixer and all these lights looking like a damn R2 unit. Going, let me figure this out real quick in front of 20,000 people. Ain't no YouTube video be like how to DJ in 5 minutes. It ain't one. It's not.
Ego and trying to get likes on social media. That's what DJ now is.
Okay, now you look stupid on social media with a bunch of thumbs down. Exactly. Oh my bad. They took that away because they didn't want to hurt your feelings. That's right.
Yeah. And like Ron Love said, it's a level of arrogance too. And I'll say this: I think what happens is, like, let's say and I know with Tiger, and even with me in some instances, you may go to wherever and you don't know the equipment that you're using. You know what I'm saying? So you may be unfamiliar with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know in this situation. I've never used a sync button. I don't know how to use it. So I don't know how you use it. Yeah. But my point is that, if you a DJ that you have been using it, guess what? You don't know that you're bad. You don't know that you're bad, right? Because you hadn't really put yourself to the test where you got to get out here and take two songs that ain't the same and make it, build that.
Yeah, or because she's an artist and she's probably like well known, the arrogance, and you got a bunch of yes people around you. Not telling you that, yo, you don't know how to DJ. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't get up there and do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, if I got on the range and I try to load 9mm into a sniper rifle, SOD gonna smack me in the back of my head like, bro, what you doing? Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you need people around you to check you too. Like, yo, I don't think you should do that. Yes.
And even if you good times, you gotta you're like, hold on 1 second. I know what I'm doing, but hey, man, that's straight. Okay, I'm good now. Like, I don't know how many times I be on my gun, like, man, hold on 1 second. Yo, man, that's straight. You right? It look good. All right. All right. We good. But yeah. Sometimes you got, even if you know it, sometimes you got to go verify, like, real quick. Hey, let me check and make sure I'm straight. So I don't look stupid. Right. And ain't nothing wrong with going and say, hey, man, can you check me out real quick, make sure I don't look stupid so I don't actually look stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you got to be humble, though. You got to be humble.
Guzzle made a point. Yeah, I see he said that part. You need the right people to keep it a buck. That's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. People do not have people in their corner that's going to tell them the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes,
they can't handle the truth, or they really don't want to hear the truth. They want people to constantly just say yes.
Yep.
Yes, woman. Yep.
Like Kanye need somebody to stop telling him yes. Some poke thing.
I think people telling him that, but Kanye ain't listening. I think people been telling him that, but Kanye's not, I'm sure somebody when he was talking about
another level of he might have.
I think when he was saying George Bush don't like white people, there was somebody going right there in front of him.
Yeah, they wasn't to keep it a buck, people. Those was just
they was telling him stop saying that. He kept going.
Don't say this part, but those wasn't to keep it a buck, people. They told him the truth about that part, but.
DJ Knowledge got a good point. See, this whole social media thing, they don't care whether it's good or bad press. They just want press.
They want to be in the spotlight.
Whoever it is we're talking about right now, it may get back to her that we talking about her and she blew it. Like that's how idiotic social media is, man.
Yeah.
So here's where our generation would be different. First, we wouldn't put ourselves in that position. However, let's say hypothetically we would. We did. Right? Now, what we would want to do is go learn the craft and show that we can do it right.
Yep.
That's not going to happen in this situation. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they're just gonna move on to whatever the next thing. You know, I wanted to highlight something that Evil D said. I didn't know this, so I just learned something myself. I remember that Paris Hilton DJ'd for a little bit. I didn't realize she got $1 million for her first gig. $1 million? I did not know. I missed that. I was so salty.
I tried to erase it from my brain.
I didn't realize she got $1 million, and she played a recorded set. A recorded set. It probably wasn't even her set. Whose set was it? Do we know?
Bro, I didn't know it was recorded. Oh my god!
I didn't. I just read he put it in the chat. You know, I was like, man, I remember that she was gonna do it, and I just kind of like frowned up. I said, man, look, boy, they just got anybody to do it now, and I kind of like didn't follow it. You know, I ain't following this, but I didn't realize she got $1 million and did a recorded set. I mean, crazy, man. Yeah, but now I'm gonna tell you something, knowledge though. I've heard from folks over there in England that Idris can DJ them. I heard that he DJ before he
was initially, wasn't
String a bell.
Yeah, right.
But he wasn't a DJ at first, right?
I heard that he was DJ. Idris was a DJ first.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He a big EDM. He a big EDM guy, big time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And now Shaq, I heard Shaq was DJing also on the low, but I know Shaq owns a radio station like we do. So I'm you know, he been around hip hop music. He got a studio. He had Biggie there. So I'm on to not frown on Shaq because I think it ain't about money for Shaq. He got that. Right. So yeah, he want to be in the culture, you know, and I mean,
he been in it. He been in it.
He got a couple bangers. Yeah, he got a couple bangers, man. I'm not gonna take that from Shaq.
It's on a lot of people that we rock with. Yeah.
Word. I play a couple Shaq joints. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He got a joint he did with RZA. So what's that?
I like the outstanding joint.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got a couple joints.
Shaq Fu with the food sneakers.
Shaq Fu, word. I mean, so I'm not gonna take that from him. You know, like I hadn't visually seen him DJing until recently, but it seemed like I saw an interview with somebody was like, nah, Shaq been DJing for a minute, but you know, of course now.
Yeah, Evil D said, Idris is a dope DJ. Him and Butter L spun with him back in the day. Yo, big shout out to Butter L, bro. Yo, y'all need to follow Butter L, man, out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like you were talking about how DJs that should be having the numbers, but like I said, we know what Twitch is. That's one dude that you should go in there about that music and about DJing. Butter L be doing his thing. Underground Railroad on Thursdays, along with me and Reboot. Word. Big shout out to Butter L.
Butter L be over there working them types.
Word, man. Hey,
Butter L. DJs that had put in work for the culture that don't get the numbers and people don't be knowing about them. And you put me on to some people. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh shoot, that's right. I mean, we had what's the name on? Remember we was doing the breaks, and he was like the last DJ on. Damn, his name.
You asking me?
Yeah,
I'm probably the oldest person. I'm the oldest person on this board.
Bro, I was doing the raid train with the no genre, and he was doing the breaks. Oh man,
Tiger.
KW Grip.
Oh yeah, that's my
KW
homie.
Grip.
Griff is the Griff nasty boy. Griff. Yeah, and Griff is another one. You're right. Griff, which is here's funny. Griff is a Baltimore DJ, been on the radio in Baltimore, and still like in here don't get love like he should. And I mean, I ain't never heard a set from Griff even sound suspect. He's nice on them decks. He nice on the production. When he do a set for your version, when he come in and do your version, he one of them DJs you don't want to miss that set because you know he gonna do something like I mean it's what you gotta have respect for people that do what you do, man.
Yeah.
And yeah, Griff nasty.
That's that it factor, you know what I mean? Like having that, like somebody like those are the people you want to keep going back to when you see them live. Like they just, you know, they just bring it, man. They just bring it. It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah, well, you're right though. I forgot about it. Griff was killing them breaks, man, and I was like, yo, man, he's a monster, a gorilla, you know, just crazy, man. But yeah, it's like that's be honest, that's why I like beats and bourbon so much. Like when like that's the important part. Like to me, like you man, I don't even know how to say this, man. It's about to sound fucked up, but it's the truth.
I gotta step away.
So it's like, but you got people that's like, it's not about the music. Like let's say like you got some DJs that got all the skills, but on Twitch they're looking for the visuals. You know what I'm saying? What you got on the visuals? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different now. How many times did you ask me or did you say my name in the chat? Are we here for the music? Are we here? You know, what are we here for? So right, like that's the whole other problem there. It's like it's a culture now. You know, you gotta make sure you shout these folks out, you know, you gotta make sure blah blah. And I mean I get it, but like we come from a culture where the party was the DJ. Party wasn't the chat room. Now the shit get murky. Now the party is a chat room a little bit. You know, now sometimes depending on the situation, it's more than that. Okay, thank you. And then sometimes it's you know, shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Shenanigans. Yeah. Like, you know, okay, now you know we over here. It's gonna be shenanigans. You know what I'm
Bells
saying?
And
like,
whistles.
damn, I'm right here. And you know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Pharaoh.
What's up?
What's up, Pharaoh?
Hey.
Okay, you're about to get corny. All right.
Cut him off.
About to get corny.
He got snatched by the Sandman at the Apollo, didn't he?
Word.
Funny.
Yo, power. Word up, man. RP K Slay, man.
Yes.
You already know. Word up, man. DJ Mr. C, rest in peace, man. Word up, man. Legends, man. These dudes, man, what they brought to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, never be forgotten, man. Word up.
Wow, Nick 10 just said some DJs won't speak to you if you're not subscribed to their channel.
I was just about to ask y'all about the speaking. What about the speaking?
Are you kidding me?
What about the speaking?
Wow.
Period. Speaking from
I'll say what's up to everyone that comes to mind.
Speaking from the DJs, speaking to people in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That bothers me. That's one thing I can say that bothers me is that if I speak, especially if you come in the room. So if I'm the mod in the room and you come in the room and I speak to you and you don't speak back, and it's almost like you make it your business not to speak because you keep talking to Tiger. Guess what? Tiger ain't talking to you. So stop talking to him. You probably need to talk to who's talking to you. And now y'all can see me saying it. You can see me saying it. Tiger is not talking to you. If I'm speaking, speak back. It don't cost you anything just to be.
Oh my God.
And that's for real. Like I get so annoyed with that.
Then headshots are all around, right?
hey, boy, y'all wild. That's all I can say. Y'all wild. Hey, man, hey. See, that's why I didn't say nothing. That's why I didn't say nothing. When that car jumped in 3 lanes, I was quiet, boy. I was like, man, I was wanting to scream, right?
You better not scream.
Cooley, if you don't notice about Reboot, when he gets something, he will bring that conversation right back to it. I'm telling you. So I'm trying to find something that he might get on me. I'm gonna bring it back.
Hey.
I gotta make sure he don't know.
And he's gonna come back to St. Louis and get driven around and hop 4 lanes again. I bet you come back.
Jupiter, right?
I'll let Stevie Wonder drive me around St. Louis before that.
Now don't say that. That's not nice.
You know,
I'm not a bad driver.
You know your feelings ain't hurt. Stop.
I mean, I know that, but still.
Oh man, yo! Shout out to Shazam X. He had the emotes like, yo, can I get a shout out?
Yeah.
You know we always
Shazam X.
Shout out to Mr. Soul. He's in the building. Salute.
Shazam X got the prettiest hands in the business.
Well, good to
That's
see you,
Paul
man.
Molive, y'all. Also known as Paul Molive.
Word. Yo, big shout out, man. Also, man, rest in peace to Rico Wade, man.
Rico Wade.
Oh, word, man. Yeah.
Family,
man, that's that Alizé did today. That organized noise.
Alizé on Future Soul, he did the whole set dedicated to Rico.
It was so dope. It was so dope.
Shorty Slim too was playing, was bigging him up too. And
he? I missed his this morning.
Yeah, he was the first one on, had 80 something in there. 8 this morning.
That's why Feed Your Soul is such a dope rave, man. All these DJs really, you know, they know music. They're a vibe in their own right, man.
flavor.
It's not manufactured. Yeah, it's like you can hear all kind of stuff on this rave, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like you said, it's really about the music. Like it ain't like you ain't got to be no turntablist and scratching or whatever. Nah, it's the vibe of the music. You know what I mean?
It's the vibe. You got to know music.
Let the song play to the end and just bring the other one in smooth. You know what I mean? Like with jazz. You know what I'm saying? When like Riz is on, when Big Stove is on.
Didn't we do a rock and roll one, like an 80s rock joint?
What happened to that? What happened to our verses?
A raid?
The what?
No, we did an all 80s rock sound. I mean, songathon. Well, my bad.
Oh, songathon. Oh, yeah.
No, did we? I think that was him and Tiger's verses.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right. But he did we did like rock, because that's when it was a Chris and Qua songathon, because it was just Chris and Qua just Joker, Deuce, no nines, no blinds.
No, I did a 7-hour because I have a 7-hour rock. Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts to my little brother in the building, Twice Style 2. I love you.
Oh, Twice Style,
man.
Salute.
That's my homie right there.
What,
and when they say that's the cat right there, man. Can't have no problems if I'm in the building. Period.
No doubt.
Not even trying to discuss it.
D Cole.
Cold chilling.
Tribe. That's the Tribe family right there. Shout out to Ed Var. He's in the building.
Shouts to DJ Deuce in the building, man. Hey, I'm on vacation right now, man. Them trains is hey, it was a little rough, but them trains, I'm coming back. I'll be back in a minute.
So this Saturday, we're gonna be rocking on Lock and Key Media DJ reunion. It's gonna be like 30 DJs. I'm on I think I'm on at 7, right? And you're on at 8?
Yeah, I know. Here's what I know. I know I need to be there when you're there because I'll be after you. So we good. When you say, hey, I'm about to go live, I better, I need to be close.
Oh, man.
Word. That should be a dope event.
Oh, y'all doing it at Lock and Key Media's house?
Yeah.
He got such a vibe. I call him Mr. Fantastic.
The room is dope.
I'll tell you what. I'm bringing my appetite.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have food. Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Miss Cooley, I'm bringing my appetite. So man, I asked him. I was like, "Yo, I need to bring something." He's like, "Oh no, okay, my man."
Word.
You ain't got words. If you don't bring it, Tiger. That's what I was about to say. If you don't bring one, Tiger got an extra one for you.
But see, after I'm gonna hit Tiger up Friday. So you know what I'm saying. When I'm gonna leave there, it's gonna be devastation. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to go. I'm gonna have to go over here to my man and burn my bridge, so I can't get invited back over there.
I cannot. So who all will be there?
I don't know. I know Selector's gonna be there.
30 some odd DJs. Yeah, it's
really?
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be
dope.
Yeah. Gozo's gonna be there Friday. He's on at 5.
Y'all got a
flyer on at 5.
Fly out,
it's on both our Instagrams.
I don't have social media, sir.
I'll send it to you. I got it on my phone.
Really? You don't have?
Put it in the chat, Tiger.
No doubt.
Put it in the chat, Tiger.
Hey, so they banned you? Did they ban you?
No, I never had it. I'm not interested in it. I always thought when Instagram first came out, I used to equate it to going to people's houses and sitting in the living room opening up a photo album. I don't know those people. I don't want to see their pictures. So I never was interested in Instagram and I never got on it. I know nothing about it. I know nothing about Snapchat. I know nothing about none of those things.
Yeah, I'm not on all the other stuff. It gets weird.
I had Facebook 10 years ago. And one day I logged in and it was like, we at Facebook like to verify accounts. Please give us your blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what am I do that for? I'm like, you got people on here lying all day long and you asking me to be real? I don't think so. I'm good. And I never logged back on again. And that was just it. I'm good.
Man, I don't have none of that stuff. Before I retired, I spent more time getting phone calls from parents My
bet.
my daughter's teacher is on the page doing XYZ. Man, I don't. Man, I spent more time investigating that than anything.
Hey, let me keep it a buck while you mentioning that. Yo, where was these teachers at when I was?
I knew you were gonna go
What
there.
I'm saying, though, where was they at? Where was they at?
They doing it all. They doing it all now. Getting caught in cars with 16-year-olds. Like they doing it all now.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, they doing. I'm like, crazy. It's crazy.
No, some of them
But,
they getting caught with OnlyFans, and they're like, "Well, I'm getting paid twice as much that I'm getting paid as being a teacher because you're only paid right."
This one
It's a
teacher,
crazy
they
time,
just get
man.
fired and be like, okay, good, I'm out.
this one teacher here in Missouri, I don't think she was in St. Louis. I don't know. But yeah, she lost her job. They found out that she was on there and she was like, oh yeah, I'll quit, no problem. She stopped teaching. I think I want to say, and I could be slightly off. I feel like I am. Somehow there must have been maybe a summer break or something like that where she had a little span of time off. And so she was doing it during that time. And she ended up making like $100,000. And she was like, you buy to the teaching. I'll keep doing this. I think she did that for a while. And I want to say maybe with the last 2 weeks or so, I saw an article about her back in online about something about she doesn't know what to do now with her time because she was so used to teaching and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you sound like an idiot now. Pick which side you want to be on. Like, do you want to do the OnlyFans thing or do you want to be a teacher? Obviously, you can't do both of them.
Hey, y'all gonna laugh at me, right? But I didn't even know what OnlyFans was until recently.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was until
I had no clue, man.
2 years ago. I heard somebody talking about it. And I was like, what are y'all talking about? So yeah.
So
I didn't even.
For anybody that was looking for me on OnlyFans, I'm not on OnlyFans.
But what's crazy is like,
Hey,
I think when it first started,
hey, stop looking, ma'am. You're not gonna find me on OnlyFans.
I think when it first started, it wasn't like just adult stuff. Like, and I think they turned it into it, and then they were gonna like stop it. It was like, well, no, we're gonna ban everyone that's doing nudity, and then they did a 360, like, oh no, we're not getting too much money. So
Embrace
that money.
Yeah.
Foot pictures, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It is. It is. I mean, like we kind of like we lost our moral compass.
Yeah.
The internet is
like
Pandora's box, man. Once it was open, anything goes now. It's a gift and a curse.
So shouts to you, Queen City G. Shouts to you, Miss Cooley. So, little background about me. I'm the product of my mother was a teacher. My aunt was a teacher. My grandmother was a teacher. You know, my godfather was a principal, the assistant principal of the high school that I graduated from. So, any trouble that I got in, it was like, ooh, I can't wait till we get on this bus. Ooh, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? The man we go on that bus. Yeah, but
the whole village was on
trouble at school. Yeah, I didn't get in trouble at school, man. You know, very like unless it really was like I something happened in the 9th grade that came looking for me. I didn't go looking for it. But regardless from that, you know, like y'all
I heard about you being on the bus and sports, sir. You were horrible.
I said, yeah. On the bus, I just admitted that. I said on the bus, man. I said on the bus.
Yeah, but all the stuff that you were doing on the bus, you should not have been doing on the bus. Sit down and get home.
I'm still off the property.
You are still on the school's clock until you make it home to your door.
That man's hair grew back. Everybody lives.
That part. See?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, which that's not an admission, mind you, not a mission. But the point is,
Evil D said for a second they were trying to get DJs to spin on OnlyFans.
Wait, what?
Oh wow! Are you kidding me?
During the pandemic.
What spin butt naked? Spend clothes on, spend my nigga. I mean, cause I don't know much about the thing, so I like. Yo,
Obviously, it
that's
didn't
crazy.
work out because
Because I mean, I'm not doing
There's
that.
hey, listen. There's
now,
a
Janet
fetish
was
for
on there.
There's a fetish
Jackson.
for it. There's a fetish for everything under the sun.
Oh yeah. I don't argue that.
Okay.
I don't argue that.
Shout out to Robbie
But
Gibb.
no.
I see you, fam.
Salute.
So my point was that you now as educators have to deal with parents that don't want to admit their kids are knuckleheads. That one, like,
I retired. I don't no more. Miss Cooley does.
All right, that conversation now.
I work at the rec center, bro. I do sports leagues now. It's all roses and sunshine.
I heard that. So my point was, I just wanted to say salute y'all. Yeah, y'all
you right.
Y'all are. I got a friend of mine that's still in education right now. Like, we have conversation. He's in administration, and he's like, "Yo, you would not believe, man." I'm like, I call these parents and I'm telling them what their kids are doing, knowing good and well, if it was me back in the day, my ass was getting knocked sideways. You know what I'm saying? And they come into the school with attitude. They come into the school and my kid ain't do this, my kid ain't do that. And I'm like, man, I'll tell you what, here, let's go in my office. I'm gonna show you the video.
That's what I was just going to say. The best thing they ever did was put them cameras on my computer, boy. Woo. And then the whole conversation changes. They come in all on 10. They've been mistreating my baby. Spin that computer around and show it turns straight to him. You up here acting a fool.
My thing is this, though. This is the big question, honestly. What teacher has the time in their life and or day or whatever to call a parent and make up something? I don't want to talk to you, lady or man.
Right.
So why would I call you to make up stuff?
I'm trying to work.
I'm trying to work. And like I tell my students a lot, if you're bothering me on my job is to bother your parents on theirs. I can't do my work. Your parent can't do theirs either.
Absolutely.
So my oldest boy came at me like that one day. The teacher don't like. I said, "Bo, you better carry an apple. You better carry cotton candy. You better figure out whatever you got to do to make that lady like you, because Bo, she control the power to your behind, sir.
Exactly.
You know, however her day go is how your day gonna go when I come home, man.
That's how we came up. That's how we came up, bro. You got it at the school too. I'm old enough when you got paddled at school, bro. And come home and get it.
too.
I missed that one. My mama wasn't.
I miss it. I remember getting beat every step of the way home.
Look here, man. My mama's a little lady, but she powerful.
That's why she wasn't playing nobody hitting me, because she got it. She could do it. She had it.
My mama said, "Go ahead and get it to him," and then when I get home, it'll be the slow singing the flower bringing.
It's just terrible though.
That movie Airplane, the whole family in line just waiting to whoop your ass.
Shazam, I'm gonna get you.
Shout out to OJ.
Rest in peace, OJ. Right?
He was in Airplane. I was going to say
Jones. He was talking about Jones, y'all. Jones, Orange Juice Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, man, Miss Cooley, look here, man. You don't even remember Airplane, do you? You probably ain't know enough about Airplane, are you?
Whatever.
No, you didn't even see that dude. Don't even sound right. That the way you had the dude hanging out there on the end. You just saying that.
I do. I know what Airplane is.
It's the thing she fly
airplane is.
It's the thing she fly faster than.
That's exactly. No. You know what a airplane is.
I remember that movie. I remember that, and all the other sequels.
D. Cole said the kids be like, "I make a GOE F school."
Yeah.
Yo,
Never gonna get you.
Making money online too.
Oh man,
that's the one Miss D.
What up, Miss D?
Hey, one thing I'm glad I retired for before the pandemic hit was when they had to do class on Zoom and kids was just wilding out. Some of my colleagues that were still principals were telling me some of the stuff they was dealing with, bro, is out of control, man.
I didn't experience the bad stuff. I had colleagues of mine that experienced some of the bad things.
Yeah, me too.
Parent naked in the background.
In the background,
Somebody
yes.
was rolling some weed in the background.
Yeah.
But for me myself,
flashing the whole class.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Not buck naked in the background.
Buck naked. She was coming out of the bathroom and I guess didn't know her child was doing school on a computer.
Boy, the level of whooping.
It was crazy.
So did y'all see that news? They was interviewing the dude. There was a Zoom conference call, and people on Zoom, his colleagues, and this dude was beating off.
Yeah, I seen that.
So they did a news interview with him, and the lady was like, "Yeah, so you were the guy that was beating off."
He forgot to cut the camera off.
Oh,
he forgot to come. So listen, he had a crush on one of the ladies that was in the Zoom. Bro went and got the lotion and everything, bro, before they got ready to sign off.
He suited up and booted up.
Hey,
nasty.
She did everything he wanted her to do.
The funny part was, because this happened like last year or something, or like 2 years ago. So they just interviewed the dude like on the news channel. And she's like asking him, like, yeah, so you were the guy that was masturbating, right? And he's sitting there all awkward, like, yeah, that was me.
I'm like, why would you do the interview? Why would you do the interview, right?
Any kind of publicity reboot, remember? Any kind of publicity.
Yeah, but my counter to that is, if you're going to get the publicity, then get on there and own up to it. You ain't got to sit around and talk and be like, yeah, it was me. Whack it.
Hey, what make it so bad, y'all?
Go 100, right? Go out 100.
He thought he cut the camera off, but he didn't. So he took his headphones off and was still.
So he couldn't hear them.
No, he couldn't hear them, and they were saying, "What is he doing?" And it was like, Daniel.
Oh.
And the whole time he was like, "Oh, skeet, Mark."
Exactly.
That was hilarious. I saw that. I remember
that's wild,
man.
Man. Which takes me to the next thing. This generation, there's no comeback. These mistakes go global.
Yes.
Yeah.
They go global. It's not
like
we was coming up
back in the days. Only the neighborhood knew about it. Or whatever. No.
Yeah.
People in know what you just did.
Let me tell you something. Okay, so y'all know retired military, and I still work for the government. And we gotta go train some of these soldiers. One, I don't even know how you pass the test to get in. They probably said, write your name here and go that way. I mean, everything. I'm just put the secrets out there. Everything in the United States Army is wrote at an 8th grade teaching level. Everything. It's crawl, walk, run. Pick up paper. Present paper.
Just don't read on 8th grade level. So.
I know that, but my bad. Thank you very much, Teacher Cooley. Pick up the paper. Place paper on this side. Release paper.
Wow.
Approved, yeah.
Wow.
So now I'm going to put you in something that could potentially kill you when you shoot it. All they do is like this or this. We about to shoot live. This thing can break you in half and you going, oh, look at this TikTok.
It's so terrible.
And now with all this, with the world being in the state that it's in, I ain't joined the army to go to combat. What you join for? Because the damn sure ain't the college money. I don't want to go. That's not an option on that box. Dude, what you going?
That when you walked in the door.
Damn.
That ain't an option on the box. You gotta go. I don't want to. Okay, go flip.
It might be a wrap, right? If we get invaded.
Hey, everybody get a trophy generation. Everybody get a trophy now.
Right.
We talk about that, Tiger.
Yep. And it's to the point now they call them retirees back. Call me back if you want to. I'll be like, what?
See, so SOD. Here's the thing, though. The other problem you got is you got properly trained against soldiers that don't want to. You don't want to be in a bunker or any situation, life or death threatening with somebody that that you don't have confidence in. You know what I'm saying, or understand that they're prepared to handle the situation at hand. So it's a mess now.
Rebo, I said the last sentence for a reason. They calling the retirees back. What do you think that means?
People aren't enrolling. Mm-hmm.
Or the people that you got right now ain't cutting it.
Yeah, but to me, it's a disaster if you look to mix the two, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, really, you don't want have some situations out there in the field. You know what I'm saying? You have some situations out in the field. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be some
slow singing and flower singer.
Yeah, because bro, I'm going home. You ain't gonna be the reason why I can't make it back. You got to go, B.
True DJ.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole generation with everything, man. Everybody wants to cry. You can't say this. If you don't say this, you don't talk to me, something wrong. If you talk to me, something wrong. You got to say these words. This got to be said before you say this. I'm like, bro, I'm going to just shut up. Boy, I'm going to get in trouble for shutting up, too. So what you want me to do, man? Leave me alone. Get away from me. That's why I don't go outside.
Shout out to DJ Baby Joy. Thank you for the gift of sub to Evil D. Appreciate you. Thank you.
BB Joy, DJ
Word,
BB Joy.
I ain't ever going back.
Let's put my earphones on, listen to Tiger or Reboot, and I'm good. That's it. Let's put my music on.
Word.
That's it.
So,
where's Queen City G is out?
Yeah, I think he stepped away.
I'm gonna have to get up that way.
Y'all got any questions in the chat? We chopping up with my family. Fullblast Tribe is here. We got a Tribe Vibes mixtape coming soon with drops from the Tribe, and it's all remixes and reworks of a Tribe Called Quest music. That's coming real soon. Okay, he's back. Queen City's back in the building. So
showing on the camera, sir.
Shout out to Cool DJ Frank. What up, Cool DJ Frank?
Ooh, Taheen, what you putting it on?
How will we get Fullblast partnered? That's what DJ Baby Joy wants to know.
Oh, yes.
You got an idea?
He got some watermelon and some tahini.
Man, we want to go get some watermelon too.
That sounds delicious. Today the first day I can eat, y'all.
Oh, that's why you was fasting. Okay.
Yeah, I was on a 10-day
cleanse.
Man,
how long were you fasting?
I was on a 10-day cleanse this time, a 10-day green juice cleanse. So only green juice.
Ooh.
All right, so we got.
So I did a cleanse. Oh, go ahead. Y'all don't want me to tell the story anyway.
We got two questions. First one was Baby Joy saying, "How will we get me partnered?" She said, "Soon." Cool DJ Frank said, "Question: What is the next step if raids are the current step?"
I'm not sure raids are the step. I think the music is a step. I think personally, when you you're putting together raids, but I think at the end of the day, people getting a lot of this music is being recycled.
Right.
You got there's a lot of people that grab a controller and DJ but don't have crates, the right kind of crates, or even they just got in the game and somebody gave them a bunch of music but they don't even know what they got. I say this about, like, let's say Beats and Bourbon in my raid. The folks I like on my stuff, they play music. They know why they're playing.
Right.
They're seasoned DJs. There's a difference. It's not Coachella. These dudes, especially Beats and Bourbon, they know how to build up the excitement in a set. They even know what that is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know how to work the crates, and it doesn't matter what you ask them to play. Like you, DJ Frank, you in that lineup.
Word
you know
up.
what I'm saying? So it's not about trying to figure out okay, where is it going with the raids? To me, this is truly about the music. Like let's look at like Alizé set today. Alize set was organized noise on Feed Your Soul, and it was fire. The selections was fire.
And
You
it's
can't. That's
still,
not.
it didn't because it was hip hop. It still was Feed Your Soul. You know, because Feed Your Soul
Word.
is supposed to be jazz, funk, R&B, soul, but
It was a
no,
vibe.
it's vibes too. And he
Mhm.
set that tone, you know, with that. You know, well, Shorty
Yeah.
Slim
So
did, but
so
yeah, he did his thing.
so to me, is shenanigans only gonna last for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can only be Michigan J Frog. You know, hello my honey, hello my. You can only do that for so long, bro.
Yeah.
What you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do now? But I can always find a record you probably ain't heard before.
Yeah. I think the Raid Train when it first like when everybody was like when it was first getting started, it was like the big guys was doing them.
Mhm.
And then it bled down. So now DJ MC such and such now can, hey man, you put me on the Raid Train, and now because he knows somebody that's in the lineup, they throw him in the Raid Train. Not knocking anybody, but I think that's what's happening. Like it's getting to the point now where first it was like exclusive, then it got to the point where oh I know this person. Now it's to the point where it's like who this in this lineup? Okay, all right, never heard of him. I'm gonna listen anyway, and then they get on, and it's like good. All right, good. I think that's what happened. Like it literally just bled down. Like it went from the Avengers to the Hulk. Like it just went from a big whole squad to just like one thing, and it just bled off. How you improve that? Like Reboot said, it's the music. That's all you can do. There's really no other way to mix it up. I don't think. I think just the music speaks for itself. That's it.
So I'm on answer the second part, and then I want to hear Tiger words on this where he's at. What I saw the second question from Frank, so follow up. So this is what I think, Frank. The issue that DJs have with Twitch is the marketplace itself for Twitch.
In itself. Right.
So what happens is the marketplace itself now is what's your visuals in your stream. What's your, what do you have emote wise, and all of those things now in this marketplace are
what Twitch provides. Yeah,
what Twitch provides. But to me, you're gonna grow and you're gonna be able to sustain, because that's the biggest part here. You're gonna be able to sustain because you have crates and you know music. So I saw BB Joy say something about she's a beginner, and that's fine. But what you also are, music. It ain't about how long you've been in the game. There's DJs that's been in the game longer than me and don't know how to pick music. You know what I'm saying? Like, long story short, I love my dad to death, but he started growing when I put his crates together. As a little kid, I would put my dad's mixes together in the disco. My dad's a disco DJ. I would put his crates together and say, okay, this is the lead record for the cold crate. The mix is already set up. All you got to do is grab the next one and keep going. When I started doing that for him, then, is what it is. Nothing against him, but, I mean, that's how it kind of went down.
Yeah.
If you know music, you can hear music, you're going to be okay. The problem you got, to me, Frank, is you got to be able to be patient in this marketplace, because it's flash right now. It's everything else but the music. It's flash. It's, what you doing when they come in the stream and blah, blah, blah. But in the meantime, you are growing. I'm going to share my personal issue. My personal issue when I look and I see people not growing organically and I'm not growing as fast as them, yeah, I might ask a little chat. Right? But I still know I ain't going to drink the Kool-Aid. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Right.
Because I believe in this. This is the right thing. So when I see now, look at the raid. Like we talk about Feed Your Soul. We talk about Beats and Bourbon. Look at the type of raids that are coming out now. To me, it's separation now. It's starting to be separation now. You got DJs can't do the sets that's being done on some of these raids. They can't do it. Matter of fact, you got DJs trying to figure out if they can get some of your music to do those sets. Yeah. Then you got to answer them. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ty. You answer that.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was DJs. Remember, there was DJs that were paying DJs for their set so they can play. Like,
Yep.
wait a minute, you're a DJ and you wanna buy a set to play it like you're DJing the set. Like,
Man, I had that happen on Twitch to me.
great.
I had somebody
That's
ask me
what
on
I
Twitch
call
that.
it. That was like the Milli Vanilli syndrome, like lip sync. So man, yeah, that's why I put my tag in there every now and then. Somebody would record your set and play it. They think you thinking it's them when it's someone else's set. That's like even that was just crazy to me to even think that people do that.
Especially when it's an older head. Especially when it's an older head. That's what will shock me. When you see an older head come at you and come at you that way, like what did I tell you, Tiger? I said, man, like Twitch expose your character flaw.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, even mine. I ain't gonna front. I'm not bulletproof, right? But you know, Twitch shows expose your character flaw.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, you know, we talked about knowing music. Like our music, to me, why it's better too, man. It's just that every time our legends, our people we listened to back in the days came out, they shifted music, bro. Like it was you know what I mean? Like every time, like Evelyn Champagne King, Luther, Stephanie Mills, Earth, Wind and Fire, James Brown, like they were making music that was constantly like, and it was so many dope artists and bands that were unique, but you know they were like, man, I gotta come with it because James Brown just dropped the big Payback. You know what I mean? Earth, Wind and Fire just dropped Shining Star. Like, but then they did their own, you know, Funkadelic. You know what I mean? Like, that's why our music will stand the test of time, because it's full of love and soul, man. Like, and it's no, like, I'm not trying to be like the old dude hating on the young music, but it's just what it is, man. The feeling, there's no like real authentic feeling. When you grew up to that music. You know what I mean? That's why it hits the way it hits when we hear it. When we play it, we hear the DJs play it. Because when we grew up listening to it. You know, that's the feeling I get when I'm playing it. It's like brings me back to like my parents and my uncles came over and they playing the radio and playing that music in the background. You know what I mean? Where you playing with your cousins and they parents are doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like that shit stay with you, and that's why I feel something when I play that music, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like if you don't feel it when you playing the music, I don't know. I just don't know what to tell someone if they can't feel that.
Talk 3 Stacks, you're a funny guy, sir. That's all I'm gonna say. Shouts to DJ Opal 1200 in the building.
Oh, Opal, man.
Salute.
That's my brother right there. Salute.
Yeah, man. Opal's a dope DJ, man. Been at the crib. Hey, word. You know, he's not streaming as much as he used to, man, but super dope DJ, man. No doubt about it.
Cool dude.
But yeah, you know, I completely agree with you. I saw Neek 10 said this music don't have no soul, and I agree with that.
Woo,
it don't
whatsoever.
But the problem is, I'm not even sure the artists believe in the message that they're putting in the lyrics, that they're singing. I think that's another thing that misses. Like the general music from these older generations was connected to something that the artist could relate to. You know what I'm saying? So like it was, you know, the lyrical content, man. Like the I think the tail end of the 90s was the beginning of the disappearing of content. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like R&B, even in rap, you know, and then like the early 2000s, like right when we got into like 2010, somewhere around in there, man, it was all over. And then now we got, you know, mumble rap where it's at. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have mumble rap. I'm just saying we need balance. We don't have balance. You know, if your story is what you projecting in that music to these young folks, then that's your story. I can't take that from you. My problem is why your story got to sound like every other artist's story. because that's not what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying I challenge my kids. The expect more from an artist because it shouldn't sound the same. I mean, it's like right away if you hear yay in the beginning, you can't even do it. They can't even separate that.
No,
Let's be honest, right? You gotta bite that.
Oh man,
right? You can't even come up with your own interest before you jump in on the one, dude. Y'all got to all do the same thing. So it's like that part of it is like, yo, if you the consumer, if that's what you're hearing and you gonna put your money, think about it. They not putting their money behind that no more. These folks ain't paying to go to them concerts like that no more. They're not supporting that no more. So like now you're starting to see a resurgence. I'm not saying that you're gonna see hip hop back to what it was in the 90s. But the music, I think, is starting to come around. It's low pressure to be more creative. And the question now, what artists will answer that call? I even think some of the instability in the game right now is that these guys don't know what to do. They don't know what to do right now because they've been a league of followers. They've been a league of guys trying to sing on hooks, sound like Drake. Then auto-tune, all of that other stuff. Now they don't know what to do. What do we do? They don't know how to be creative. Whereas, like we was talking about before, Tiger, you can have respect for the premier DJs and producers of our era, but we ain't trying to emulate them.
Mm-hmm. Yo, that's why. I mean, the anticipation I know from our generation when I see Pete Rock post a studio session with Common saying album's just about done.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, all the people in that comment section, from Premiere to Evil to Green Lantern, are all like, yo, with flames. Cannot wait for this to drop. This Common Rock joint.
And the trying single is fire.
Oh man.
With the Jesse Jackson in the background.
Yeah.
Fire.
So fire.
Yeah.
I cannot wait, bro.
Yeah. So that anticipation, like, that's what I have for, like, with our generation. Like when this whole J. Cole and Drake and Kendrick Lamar shit was going on, like I only went to listen to the Drake song just to hear what people were talking about that he finally responded. But it wasn't like I can't wait till Common Pete Rock come out. Bro, it wasn't that at all. I talked to my son today and he was talking about, how, because these three dudes are like the big three of the generation before all the mumble shit. And because they're interlocked into this rap beef, that all eyes are on them. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I said, but to me, this ain't no Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss. This ain't no Jay-Z and Nas. And he was like, no, I get it. He was like, because they came from that era. His point was he was saying that maybe these three dudes that are doing that is taking the shift off of that bullshit. And now it's on this battle stuff. So maybe after that, something else will change. So I was like, all right, that's, that might be a good point that he made. So I don't know, wait and see. But I just know that I wasn't looking at, I want to hear what they're gonna say. Oh, that was fire. Like I was like,
it's a bunch of half steps. They don't even sound like they almost like they scared to really. It's almost like
sound aggressive. Yeah.
It's almost like you slap somebody and you hit them with your best punch and they ain't gone nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you expect them to hit the ground and slide. And instead they're just looking at you. And you're like, oh shit. I'm in it now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. Like you really didn't move the earth, so now what? But I don't know, man. Shots of Driven Assassin where he was what did he say here? I missed it now, but he was talking about new artists. And I think that's part of what it goes into what Shazam X said. That's part of the problem is there's a lot of
plenty of amazing artists on Bandcamp. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But the problem is, Yeah, but let's just say this though. The problem with that is like some of your albums, some of my project, like it ain't getting no looks. It ain't getting no listens. It's not getting no spins. And the problem is people aren't looking for them. The majority of the masses are not looking for them. The majority of the masses are lazy now. They letting people tell them what's hot. And because of that, you're not going, so like you have an eclectic ear, so you're not the norm. You're not the masses. What the masses look for is, which is now, and get this now, I'm about to tie this into Twitch. What the masses look for is how many people are in that room, and then let's go in there.
Not me.
You know what I mean? How many people like this or listen to it? Now let's go in there. So even if it's garbage, you listen to it long enough that, and then they start singing it. Oh, that's dope, and that's where we at right now. And that's why these record labels and all these folks are crumbling now, because they don't know talent assessment anymore. They don't know what's hot. They don't know how to listen and say, man, this is different. This is dope. People are going to love this because it's different and it's dope. It's not. Now you got a generation of people that all sound alike. You're trying to figure out who's the next one.
I think that's partly true, but I also think too that some of it may come from stuff like Twitch, where you have this music all day. And you have different music that you can listen to. You have different DJs that you can listen to all day. So if I'm listening to Twitch the majority of the time that I'm listening to music, then I don't have that opportunity to go out and look for someone else's project or someone else's music. I notice with myself, I don't listen to a lot of artists that I actually really like. And I'll say maybe they haven't even had anything to come out. I don't know. But if they had, I really wouldn't know, because I'm on Twitch so much listening to music that I don't even know that the music is out there. So if I hear it played on Twitch, then I'll say, oh, well, they got something new. And then I'll go and look it up for myself. But if I'm in this live music mode, so to speak, I'm not going back to listen to something that's recorded or the project that you may have or something like that, because I don't get an opportunity to. I'm listening to this now.
Right. And I think
that's, go ahead, Tyler.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like because it's so accessible now to just get music everywhere now, streaming everywhere. All these platforms, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, like it's everywhere. So it's kind of like I can get to it when I get to it. I remember when, once again, Mr. C, West Peace, he played Big Daddy Kane's like first two singles before the album dropped. And you were by the radio waiting to hit record. You know what I mean? Like that's what's missing. Like, because the music is so it's so microwavable. Yeah, you're not like, because you're like, oh man, damn, I missed the release date. What am I gonna do? I'll just go to Spotify and hit play. Not, oh damn, I gotta wait till next week. I get paid, then I gotta go run the FYI or run the Tower Music to get it.
Yeah.
Nah, I just go to the damn website.
Yeah.
And hit play. So yeah, I think that anticipation is that a lot of that's missing too.
Yeah, it's too readily available. It is.
Yeah, you ain't got to make that decision. Yo, I'm about to pop the lids on this joint and tape this joint up and record over. I mean, this is my hot shit. I need to record this week. You ain't got to make that decision no more. You ain't got to do that. Download it.
TDK.
Yeah, for real.
Remember Maxwell and TDK.
Yes, sir.
Word.
You look at the tapes, you be like, man, it's my joint, but I need to. I ain't got no extra tape. I got to record this joint. So
a little piece of paper fit up in them little holes.
No.
Hey, yeah.
See, the kids don't know nothing about it.
And I think that's so sad. Like, they know nothing. I tell my students a lot about how when songs came out, how me and my cousin used to sit back with our tape and record it, and then rewind and play so we can write down the lyrics. I'm like, all y'all got to do now is just go to the internet and pull it up. I was like, that's no fun. Like, it was really fun for us to write songs down and write the lyrics down. You heard what you heard. I might have wrote down what he said. Might have wrote down the closest thing to what I thought he said. And hey, that was it. But by the time you were done rewinding and fast forwarding and rewinding and playing and all of that, you knew the song by the end of it. And it was just fun. Like, it was fun.
It was. Man, shout out to my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Tommy in Brooklyn. He used to send me them WBLS tapes, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I go to the mailbox to get them joints. All my boys be like, "You get them BLS tapes?" We have like, I get the box out and we start hooping. Put that joint in.
Please tell them the
famous, right,
story, bro.
Yeah, I was famous. I was famous in my neighborhood for them BLS days, bro.
Queen City, please tell them about the DJ Premier tape story, bro. You knew Premier before he was Premier.
Yo, so shout out to my boy Sean Saunders, man. He played golf at Prairie View A&M, yo. So he lived around the corner from me. And this was the same group of people I used to, play those BLS tapes for. So he used to come home for break and like, yo, man, we got this dope DJ, man, that be on at Prairie View. I'm gonna bring some tapes. I'm like, bring them. Yo, it was Premier, bro. Premier went to Prairie View. Yo, man. I wanted to reach out to him, man, to see if he still got any of them joints, man. Cause like it switched. When he used to bring them home, we would listen to that when we hooped. Like, bro.
Wow.
It was incredible.
Before Gangstar. That's crazy. Yo.
Before Gangstar.
That's crazy, man.
All of the scratches, the mixes, like he was still speaking. He was speaking with his hands back then, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Shout out to Purplicious and Twitch.tv. I see you, Queen.
Hey, Purplicious.
Word, 120-minute tape, bruh.
Yep.
Remember the 120-minute tape?
Yep.
Like,
yes,
they
sir.
said it was way out to the cassette for a while because they're supposed to run that. Man, I ain't care. I got more music on it.
Yeah.
Hey, boombox with them D batteries, boy. Heavy like a mug, but he's carrying them, man.
D, Mickey D.
Hey,
batteries in the refrigerator. We put batteries in the freezer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, check this story out, man. So, like, when I got my first job, I got my first check. I went to Tryon Mall. Anybody in Charlotte know about Tryon Mall? And the Asians that had the store, right? The big boom box with the 2 tapes, decks, the alarm, the flashing lights.
It's going that way. Yep.
Yeah, the joint was like $400, man. I spent my whole check on the box, first check, right? So I'm like, yo, man, let me get some batteries. I said, how many batteries it take? He was like, 14D. I was like, bro, I ain't got no more money. I brought the box home, yo, and had to put it on the dresser and plug it up. I couldn't even take it out in the neighborhood. I had to put my next check to get the check.
Oh, that's too much.
But I'm gonna tell you, we had a birthday party later on that summer, and I let one of my boys, man, rest in peace, Diggy, man. He not with us no more, but he was DJing. He wanted to use my box for the tape deck. He done hooked it up wrong. You know how you hear that burning smell?
Yeah.
No.
Blew my box. So my mom sat me down. I was like, I was destroyed. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get Diggy, man. He got to give me some money to get another box. And she said, that's a learning lesson. You usually spend all your money on that. So before I made any big decision on purchasing a car, how she'd always say, don't go buy a boombox. Go out there and buy a boombox.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace to Mom, man. I still hear that.
Mom Dukes, man. Word.
Decision. I can hear saying that, yo.
I had the Emerson.
Hold on. SOD. Yo, you see that in the chat? I am 360 said I was there when we was rocking them tapes freshman year at WSSU.
What's up? Winston-Salem State in the building, bro.
Winston-Salem State Rams.
Most definitely.
I am 360. What's good?
What's up? What's up? That's what's good.
Up. My bad, SOD. Go ahead.
No, you good. I was just like, I was remembering I had the Emerson joint. Big joint with the removable tape deck on it.
Oh, word.
And it had the EQ, and then the you should try to make the EQ sit there and play with the EQ. Nah, man, ain't right. And then remember one of my boys, man, he popped my tape.
got caught up in there.
Nah, he pulled it out, and it was still playing, and it popped.
Oh shit!
Try to tape it.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, I was nice with that. I used to.
Yeah,
I was
me
nice
too.
with that, man.
Tape repair. Tape
Take the
repair.
cassette up, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
put that
man.
tape on. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. It might get a little quiet on that one spot right
on
there.
that piece right there.
Yeah. That should
You
go
have a
through.
little, be off beat for a quick second, but you got to
Yeah.
keep going about your business,
That's
man.
memories. That's so sad.
Memories, bro.
But you know what though? That's what's connected to the music and the genre that we talking about right here, memories. So the question is,
Pick it
are
hard.
these younger folks having those same memories of
Nope.
what they're listening to now?
Nah, because it goes in and out. It's like microwave. It's a microwave.
They don't have a last,
Because
yeah,
it
because the
doesn't
music
have
doesn't have
soul.
lasting power.
But
Mhm.
like Neek said, it doesn't have soul. The
Yeah.
music don't even feel the same. Like literally, there's no feeling in the music.
You know how I knew, Miss Cooley? I was doing a party for 16-year-olds, and there was a Lil Wayne song. I forgot the song, and it came out maybe a month or two ago. To me, it was still new. That's 8 weeks.
That's old.
So yeah. So I'm like, yo, y'all want to play that Lil Wayne song? No. I need to hear the song by Lil. So I'm like, who's that? Like, yo, I didn't even have to play that song because to them it was old. I'm like, damn. That's how I knew. I was like, oh, wait a minute. They on something else.
Yep.
They were asking me music. I didn't even know what these songs were. I was like, I ain't got them songs on my laptop. I said, tell the hall to connect the Wi-Fi. Maybe I can download them. But I don't got none of these little this dude. And right from there, I was like, I really saw like the shit. Like, I'm doing 40 and up parties from now on.
Right.
Yeah. But even when we got into the CD era, we had so many different facets of music. I can remember my CD case. I have all my East Coast stuff, West Coast, Atlanta, Miami booty music. Like you just had so many wide ranges, man. Like Reboot said, man, they got one bag, man.
Bro, you could play all their songs for like 2 hours straight. You know what I'm saying? It would sound exactly alike. Each song, you ain't got the DJ. You just hit the damn button. The next song will go in. And they'll be like this for like a minute and then just stand there like this with their phone, waiting for the next song.
Waiting for the next yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say shouts out to Miami and booties.
Almost get
Get with it. Hey, yo, now keep it a buck. That part of the movie, every time the old girl showed up,
I remember.
Yeah, get with it. I mean, hey,
but dance.
But let's think about that. So even with the Dirty South, Miami booty music, like all of these folks, like listen to the same music as us and say, "Yo, we want to make our own sound." Trying to be individual, Shouts to Magic Mike, man. Shouts to MC Shy D, homie.
Shy D
was that dude, boy.
Samples, man. Pink Panther samples. Fred Sanford.
Word. Y'all want this party started, right? Got a high pitched voice. Word, man. Come on, man.
It gotta be tough. It's Shy D, and it gotta be tough. Classic.
Word. So we like we're our generation don't decide. We develop own sounds. Look at where Outkast is now. Look at where like all these artists are now that actually did their own thing.
Word.
Yeah.
You bought MJG. You know what I'm saying? UGK.
Yeah.
Word.
And like
South has something to say.
Florida and Georgia, they're like right there, but the music completely was different. Like you said, the Miami bass is different than the South. You know what I mean? Like their own signature sound. It's dope. Still have Shadi's record and Lil Juan Love.
Me too. They may not be knowing what they're listening to, but on them Saturday nights, we get in. We get it in, baby. We get it in. Hey, I tell them cats, hey, hit them knees with some icy hot. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? We get it in, man. I'm in them crates on Saturday nights, man.
Yo, shout out to this, man. Saturdays is where it's at, man. Evil D, I used to raid Evil D too. That was funny. I was raiding him when he was about to raid me one time.
Yeah, I heard with that. Yeah,
That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, he does Saturday nights. He said he plays a lot of replays too, though, because he does the Beat Miners Radio. But the Beats Suburban popping. You know what I'm saying? Green Lantern Soul Skates be popping. Like Saturdays be dope, man. Because the vibe is just because it's Saturday. You know, Saturday just gives you that different vibe, man, of like being in the park, man. No worries.
Oh, hey, I love Beats and Bourbon. I'm not even gonna front, and I love the sets that I hear from some of these dudes, man. Yeah. That it's just like wow. And I mean, do that. Don't let me do that because the ladies be carrying the mail on that too, man.
Right.
I mean, but yeah, it's like the best part about it is I think the DJs know the gloves are off. It's like I don't want to be part of a raid that like, and I'm where you don't want to play this music because you worried. If you believe the music is fire, if you're a DJ and you know the music is fire, and then it's old, it's all love. If it's fire, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like what was it? The last Monday, was it Monday before last? I decided to do like an old school slow jam set on Feed Your Soul.
Right.
If it's fire, that's music's timeless, man. It ain't going nowhere. Shoot. Hit them with some shy lights, man, and capture the fires in the chat. Let's go. So Beats and Bourbon is the same vehicle, like Underground Railroad. Like I know you and I don't know about so I get music sent to the radio station. I play it. I play it on Underground Railroad. If it's dope, I'm gonna play it. So I've done. I know you do it, man. Matter of fact, I owe you a bunch of music I ain't sent you yet. I need to make sure I put it together in a package and send it to you. But it's like
thank you, bro.
I support. That's what we supposed to be doing. Like Underground Railroad, you should be breaking music if you got access to it.
Right.
But I don't know, like all DJs don't have access to it because, we have people that send us music. So that's a little different. But the point is you should be able to sift through and see what's fire. Like Beats and Bourbon, those artists, those DJs, when I listen to them sets, them dudes are grabbing stuff that, oh, wow, I hadn't heard this in forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, are you kidding me? Yep. And then you got, creators like yourself, just, who knew Marvin Gaye and Stephanie Mills work together so good, until coming to my band camp. Here you go. This is what this dude doing. I mean, that
my
band
vibes
camp,
coming to band camp soon.
Yeah, that band camp. Here you go, man.
Yo, Tiger's first, when he did the Nas and Sade, that's really what blew my head open right there. That Nas and Sade one.
Thanks, man.
That might have been one of the first ones I copped off your band camp.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
That was pandemic times too. That took me back.
Yeah, that was a minute. I did that one. Whoo, long time ago. Even before the pandemic, I think. Yeah. But Hip Hop since 75 said, I wonder what the 20-year-olds will have that will play 30 years from now.
Great question.
Nothing.
Our music. That's what they'll have.
To be back.
They don't even dance to their own music.
No.
They don't dance. These cats don't dance no more. They don't know how to.
Now I will say a majority of my students, I teach 8th grade. So a majority of my students love my music. Like the music. Because a lot of times, if I do get the opportunity to play music in the classroom, I may go to YouTube and just pull up like some 90s R&B or something like that. And they love it. And a couple of them tell me all the time, like, I wish I was born then. I wish I was your age, or I wish I was able to be born and be growing up in the 90s. Y'all had the best music and y'all had the best fashion and everything just seemed so much better. It's not the same now. Y'all had more fun doing this and doing that. And nowadays, everybody just on their phones all the time. And so some of them see it. And that's a good thing. And I love the ones that love the music. Like, I always start my class off with some type of song. In the past years, I used to change it maybe monthly, until I maybe get a song that a lot of the students will actually like. So one year, several years ago, I played Optimistic, and that became, and you play it during what's called a do now. So it's like a little 5-minute warm. So that will be the do now song, Optimistic. They got to the point where they loved that song. They would be anticipating that song coming on, and they knew that last note Aaron Nesby hit at the end meant the song was about to be over and it was time to get ready to get to business. I now currently have a student that's a teacher, and she called me last year and she was like, guess what I'm about to play for my class this week? And I was like, what? She said Optimistic. I said, that's right. That's my girl. Yeah, she was passing it on, and I love it.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
One of my other students a long time ago, maybe about 5 years ago, he came up to visit me with his dad. And he was like, I just want to come back and see you and say, hey, I brought my dad. And his dad was like, he's been trying to get up here to see you for a while and blah, 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 blah. So we were just talking. And so his dad said, so you're the teacher that got him listening to Jamaican funk. And I was like, yes. He was like, he loves that song still to this day. So like a lot of the music that I introduced them to, they continue to keep listening to it outside of class. Frankie Beverly and Mays, We Are One. That's another one that they love. I introduced them to Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince, Brand New Funk. So I played that and they first heard it and they was like, oh, I was like, y'all know who that is? They was like, no, who? I said, listen.
That's dope.
That's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They was like, what? They was like, oh, I was like, yeah.
Didn't realize it was
yeah, they was flipping out. They was like, oh, we got to keep playing this one. Leave this song on for a while. We'll tell you when to change it. So they like it.
That's dope. You gave them something new to hear in their ears from hearing that same old stuff. You know what I mean? And now I think the kids, like you said, that age and younger, they might start hearing more of the good music now. So it might be a shift where it maybe starts to turn. You know,
it's a lot of kids. I don't know if y'all look at YouTube, you know, but it's a lot of kids reacting to all like old 90s pop.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
run that back. He said what?
Yep.
And you be like, dude,
showing like, did that Dear Mama, I think, to his pops. And his pops was like, got emotional.
I seen something about that too. Yeah.
Saying it was like, maybe he was a young kid, like, yo, check this out, pops. But I always see those reaction videos. That's what you talking about.
That one kid did one with Mobb Deep. He was like, he paused it, and he was like, I was born in the wrong time, man. He literally was like, yo, this shit go hard as fuck. And he kept rewinding. He was like, I gotta keep. He was playing Survival of the Fittest, and he couldn't get past the first like 4 bars. He was just like, yo.
What's going on outside?
Yeah, we were truly blessed, man. It's
man,
golden era, man.
And I think that's why we got an issue with what we hear now. We know they can do better. We expect better.
Yo, hip hop.
It's not our generation that's the problem.
Said Wu-Tang and Drive dropped on the same day, bro. I mean,
word.
Yep, I remember.
Greatest albums ever.
Changed the face of hip hop.
Yep.
Midnight Marauders and Enter the Wu, bro. Jesus.
Let's keep it a buck. Run DMC was on their way out right that day. You know what I'm saying? When that happened, it was okay. Yeah, all right. Hey, yeah.
Hope you Run DMC was changing the game, but it's trying
a little passing.
I mean, shouts to them for it was a passing of the torch. I mean, they tried to get down with them. Shouts to them. They were like, okay, hold on, let's get with this Pete Rock, man.
Pete Rock did
down with the Kings. Yeah.
Hey, Pete Rock brought them back though. With that
he brought them down with the Kings.
The first time you heard that, you was like, oh.
Yeah.
Avenue. But it just,
The Avenue was dope.
Could not reinvent themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We was just we wasn't trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still made money in the game, but I'm just saying, lyrically, the game had outgrown them. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh yeah.
Lyrically, the game outgrown them. Yeah, when the tribe was talking about stuff Wu-Tang was talking about, they was like, oh yeah, bro, it's too much pressure now. Then you got Nas, you got the guy Rakim was already pushing the boundary as it was. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have been just like this. It's been real.
But one of the differences is though, Tribe, Wu, all of them, they still had mad love and respect for my music. That's the thing, man. It's like you rarely see that, man, with these young cats, man.
Unless you're doing a song with them trying to conform.
Yeah.
But you know why, Queen City G? What? I think the problem is that our generation, like we expect more of them, and they ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah.
You think about it. You got cats going in the studio saying, going in the studios to rap, do supposed freestyle, like they don't want to rap over old school beat because they can't.
They can't. You're right.
Can't. Yeah, don't want to be exposed. Don't expose me in here. Don't expose me in here. You know.
So that's a good segue into what I was about to get ready to talk about. As far as, and I don't want to stay talking too long because I got to get ready to go to sleep. But
yeah, we got a few minutes. Yeah,
it's
11 o'clock. I didn't even realize.
Sound, like the sound of our music, and the first time certain beats came out, was like monumental. I think about like the Vapors when that first hit. Eric B and Rakim, Paid in Full, do y'all hear? Like you telling people, like, did you just hear this? Do you hear this beat? Like, where did they get this from? It was crazy. Like our music was so good.
Yeah, and we knew how to build excitement, which I go back to. I talked about DJs knowing how to experienced DJs know how to build excitement. But like, think about it. The intro to Raw Bass, It Takes Two, and DJ Easy Rock. When the DJ just dropped the intro, we ain't got to the music yet. You already I'm looking for somebody to dance with. I'm already trying to, you're trying to find somebody to dance with. You trying to get on the dance floor. You trying to make it pop because you want to be there before Hit It drop.
Word. Right.
When that Hit It go, you want to go, man. So
that Public Enemy.
I'm gonna tell you one that come on. I don't give where I'm at. When Triumph come on and that boom, 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 I'm like, hold on one second. Everybody calm down for a second. Hold on. Listen to that whole bomb atomically. Man, I just sit there like this. And people be like, what are you doing? Shut up. Don't disturb me
right now. This is Triumph. Yeah,
and electric relaxation.
Yes.
Matter of fact, the Tribe might have the most bomb intros of any kind. Think about it. This is the intro to Bonita Applebomb.
Yes.
Left My Wallet on El Segundo. I mean, like, you know these things right away. As soon as you hear them, you know what I'm saying? Scenario. Word.
You in the club when Scenario came on, that whole club was jumping up. We love.
Busta Verse jump in, it's bananas. Yes. When Busta Verse
bananas.
I mean, PTA, Buddy. I mean, all of these joints, like, we grew up, like, it was really, the song was thought about from beginning to end. You knew you had to have the intro to catch people, and then you built the excitement, and now you hit them with the track,
right?
And then you deliver the lyrics over the top of it, man. And that, I mean, that's like, I don't know where we at with this thing now, but we need to get back to that.
Triple threat.
So y'all want to know a song that got me in trouble when I was little? Well,
sure.
But
you got a whooping, first of all.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear more about that.
Shut up. So UTFO, Master Babies.
Yeah, I remember you.
I still love that song. I took that whooping and ate it, and I still love that song. I had the tape from my play brother, right? His tape, and that's the only song I really cared to listen to. I listened to the other ones, but that one right there, I played all the time. And so I had my Walkman on. I'm walking around listening to it, and I was singing it. And my uncle said, "What did you just say?" And I was like, "Master Baby," and he was like, "Let me hear that." So he listened. So he said, you're not getting this tape back. No, you're not. And I was like, why? He was like, because I don't like what they talking about. I said, they not saying nothing but master, baby. And at that point, first of all, I didn't know what masturbating was and probably had never even heard the word. So I didn't know what he was talking about at all. I was like, hey, whatever. He's just tripping. I let it go. Didn't know anything. Fast forward about 19 years later, I decided to go into a music store. I said, I know what I'm going to here to go buy. I'm going to go buy UTFO. I haven't heard this song since I was a kid, and I want this CD. I went in and I bought the CD, and I played it on that song over and over and over again. But when I listened to it, I said, what the world?
You didn't know what you was listening to.
No.
That's
I
the
was
difference.
like, no wonder I got in trouble. That's horrible. And I still love that song.
That's crazy, yo.
Hey, we grew up in the best era, man. I say it a million times. We grew up in the best era. I call it the fly era. It is what it is.
Yep, plug. There goes
the best era.
On Etsy. Go copy.
Shameless plug. That's right. Get your flyer a bucket hat. Get that bucket hat. That's my baby right there. But no, we really did. We best era.
Yo, this is another dope one, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're doing mods all month. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Queen City, Miss Cooley,
I'll tell y'all one more story real quick before we go. And I got a whooping for singing Sex Shooter.
Yeah, you should have got your.
Yeah, I got a whooping like up the street. I was at my aunt's house, and we lived at the house straight ahead up the street. I got a whooping up the street, running with my mama running behind me. I didn't know again. I was a kid. I was like, I think I was probably like 5 or 6 when that song was out. And I had it all though. I was all in it, y'all. I was doing all of this. I was blowing the guns and kissing the guns. I had it going on. At least I thought I did. I didn't know. I got my butt whooped.
Hey, shouts to real upbringings, man. Shouts to real upbringings.
Word.
Real parenting. Word.
Now the parents just sitting there twerking with the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making
they
a
think
TikTok.
everything's cute.
Making a TikTok, doing it together.
They're not kissing the guns.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna go raid N1N. I gotta make sure I spell it right if I raid the wrong person. He's the last one on the outrageous.
You talking about 9K9?
9K9, yeah. I always say,
okay.
say it wrong.
You had me on the ropes just now. I was like, I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah, he's debuting his set on Feed Your Soul. But,
I've been in there before. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Like another fun show, man. Real DJs Matter. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for the gift subs, the bits, all that good stuff. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all. Keep tuning in. We got more stuff.
Word.
Reboot, Fullblast will be live right here in Georgia.
Friday.
Who is next Monday, Tiger?
Word. Oh, next Monday? Well, I think it's going to be Lex and Alizé. I'm trying to get Alizé on it too.
Cool.
Yes, that'd be dope too. Word. So,
that would be dope.
That
would be dope. Man, listen.
Man,
listen.
I know, that's so dope that you were saying. I was like, yo, but my man Queen City says that. I put that in the drop.
Listen, that's day one right there.
Word.
I remember when I first went to Alizé and I saw that emote, I was like, oh, I gotta tell Tiger and I gotta tell Q. Oh, I gotta tell him about this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Hey, real quick though, Miss Cooley, you remember they don't know about ethanol. The story ethanol, do they?
Oh, yeah, please though, because I'll be forgetting sometimes too.
Tell the story.
So this was major pandemic. So Miss Cooley was talking earlier. I think when I was listening for y'all came on, we used to talk about cooking. Everybody used to share what they was cooking. So I used to cook breakfast. This is when I first retired. I'm sleeping till 11, 12 cooking breakfast.
Who are you enjoying it?
And they like, what you cooking today, Queen City? And I'm typing quick, and I put in there, I think I was doing some catfish grits. And instead of eggs, the autocorrect put ethanol. I just kept on typing a whole bunch of everything I was cooking. And I sat it down, and I'm listening. All of a sudden, I looked in, she was like, ethanol? Why you eating ethanol?
What drugs you on?
What? Ethanol? Like, I could not think, first of all, what could he have been spelling? Nothing spelled like this. So what in the world? What is he talking about?
Catfish, grits, and ethanol.
Ethanol. I thought he was smoking. I thought he was trying to say he had some gas. I didn't know.
So I always hit her with the gas, with the gas pumps every time I come in.
The gas pumps.
Stomach would have been a wrap.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yo, we got so many funny stories, yo. We be here for days.
Talking about some holy autocorrect Batman.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh man, yo, big shout out to my brother, man. Brown Hornet Reboot Radio.
Oh, salute, man.
See
Much
y'all.
love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all.
Everyone be safe. Good night.
Yeah, be safe.
See y'all in
Peace
the
out.
chat tomorrow. You know your
Word.
version will sound like
Stick
this.
around for the raid.
And yeah, stay for the raid, y'all. We're gonna go over there and support
Yeah,
this
nah,
brother.
this dude is dope.
Word up.
Stick around for the raid. Don't.
D.
What do I need
Respect.
to put in the chat?
Hey, Miss Cooley.
Ride that train, y'all. Huh?
Miss Cooley.
Reboot. One good foot, the other good foot. Nah.
Damn.
Nah. Do that.
Oh damn.
I can
Don't
go to the
play
grocery
fair.
store and buy some watermelon. Bet you can't go buy no feet.
Damn.
And on that note,
Nah.
Get me out of here, Tiger.
Peace out.
yo, much love, y'all. Shout out to
Later,
my people over there on
y'all.
YouTube.
Peace, y'all.
Power 900 salute.